Hello and welcome to the JB&M Sports Fanatic channel. What's good with you? And so you guys already know what it is. We're talking Big Ten football. We're talking Penn State. We're talking Ohio State here. But these two teams, there's a lot on the line here. Both teams right now enter this game 6-0. Both of them also 3-0 in the conference. And so they both come in with stout defenses, quarterbacks that are continuing to try to prove themselves here, and just great all-around talent on both sides of the ball here. And so this is a huge matchup here. And so, man, you don't want to lose this game here. This is a game where you want to get that W in a matchup like this because ultimately both of these teams, they still have Michigan later on their schedules here. So, man, you want to come out and get a W here today. And so I say Lewis already leading things here on a Saturday. He says, let's go, JB. It's Saturday. Haven't drank all week. I'm starting to think that since I wasn't there, that is why Lewis wasn't drinking all week. I feel like I'm responsible for that. And so Phoenix here early as well. What's good with you, Phoenix? Phoenix says, let's go. Lewis says Phoenix. Phoenix says Lewis. Lewis says JB down to the field goal trying to call the coin toss. And so also down to the field trying to call the coin toss. And so everything matters in a matchup like today. Lewis says JB with the hoodie today. And so, yes, JB had to bring out the hoodie today. Absolutely. And so with a matchup like this, JB had to go through everything possible to make sure that I give my team whatever edge I can. And so RC on Aces, Caitlin in Iowa, what's good with you? And you say, good to see you back, JB. Hope you're better. And so JB's feeling better, not 100%, but JB is feeling good enough to where I can continue to stream. So that I feel good enough for. So absolutely just in time to support my team. And so Mike, what's good with you? Speaking of Mike, I feel like the Buffalo Bills, do they not have a let's see. No. The Monday night football game is the 49ers and Vikings there. So my bad about that. But how are you doing, Mike? Meanwhile, Buckeyes getting ready for kickoff here. And so this one about to get started. And kickoff is on the way. Let's see if we get a return. No return here by Penn State. So they will start off at the football here first. So we'll get to see them offensively here. And this young kid they have at quarterback, you hear all the hype surrounding Penn State. Well, Drew Aller, they have high expectations for him. He's here for a game like this. How will he perform against this Buckeyes defense here? That is going to be the big challenge here for Penn State. Can he go out there and really exceed probably like 230 yards they might need from him passing and stuff like that today if they're going to come out with a W? He's got to find a way to make plays on 3rd and long and just make the smart play. And Lewis says, we need under 48, JB, let's go. Meanwhile, out of the shotgun, hands it to the back, and the back picks up about 6 yards on the carry there. Not what JB wants to see on 1st down at all. But Penn State, they're lining up quickly here. 2nd and 4. Shotgun again. 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 back. Fakes it to the back. Looking, throws it. Incomplete. Excellent coverage on the play. Shut that one down. 3rd and 4 coming up for Penn State from their own 31-yard line. Let's see. RC on Aces says, JB, I've been drinking all week since Wednesday because my Aces went back-to-back champions. You know I take my Aces serious, man. And so Adrian Wilson is the truth. And so, hey, I be seeing those stat lines for Adrian Wilson. I be thinking about it now and stuff like that. But I just can't do it. But, hey, she been balling. She been balling. And congrats to your Aces. All right, 3rd and 4. Out of the shotgun, looking, has time in the pocket, throws it over the middle, incomplete. I mean, he had his guy right there, Theo Johnson, just off his hands there, incomplete. There is a penalty here. Referee's already looking to impact the game, I see. Okay, that's holding on the offense. We cool with that. We cool with that, okay. So penalty will be declined. So 4th down coming up. So that Buckeyes defense comes out there and gets the 3 and out here. And so now we'll get to see the punt unit come out. Okay, let's go. Let's see. RC says, JB, sorry for the Stephen King novel comment. And so, hey, we love it. We love it. Yes. Mike says, JB, what did you get? And so, oh, man, I've been sick lately. Like, I've been sick. And so first it started off with like headaches and stuff. Then it's sore throat, just a whole bunch of things. Meanwhile, All right, so they'll start over from about their own 29-yard line here for the Buckeyes after the fair catch. Punt went about 40 yards. Let's see. RCO Nation says, I was too lit. Not every day someone's team goes back to back rings and things. And so, oh man, I got to go. It takes me a minute for the last time I can recall my team going back to back. So you're right. You're right about that. Let's see. You say, is Penn State still undefeated? Yeah, both teams are undefeated in this one. Penn State is still undefeated. Penn State is a very good team. I really want to see how Cal McCoy is going to do against this defense. 1st and 10 out of the shotgun. We don't have to wait too long. Cal throws it and gets the completion. And guess who? Marvin Harrison Jr. for 13 yards and a first down for the Ohio State Buckeyes. So first pass out the gate gets the completion. Let's see. You say, JB, do you do baseball? Do you like baseball or no? And so I've wanted to learn about baseball, but I don't have very many, people outside of maybe one or two friends that really follow baseball like that. But baseball is certainly something that I probably would probably learn now, because to my understanding, the game is sped up a little bit. So maybe I can actually take the time to learn it now. Out of the shotgun, they hand it to the back, and he's still fighting forward there. Excellent push there. Picked up about 5 yards. And that was Chip on the carry, his first carry of the game. So we got 2nd and 6. And again, see the Buckeyes already lined up here. Takes a snap out of the shotgun. Quick pass there to the receiver. And, excellent job just staying on your feet that time there. That was actually Cade Stover, the tight end with the catch that picked up 2 yards there. Excellent balance to not go down after the first tackle. But now you got 3rd down coming up, 3rd and 3. To win this game, I feel like you got to be able to win on 3rd downs. That's where you got to get your victories here for both of these teams. So 3rd and 3, manageable situation. Let's see what they call here. Let's see, Mike says, finally, Ohio State play a team not terrible. And so Notre Dame was not terrible, Mike. Notre Dame is actually pretty good. Meanwhile, Cal throws it and gets the completion. And who else would you target when you got Marvin Harrison Jr. over there? Cal McCoy now 2 for 2 on this drive for 15 yards and a Buckeye first down. 3 for 3 now, 25 yards for that last catch. All right, let's see. Lewis says, been up since 6 a.m. trying to get some workout on the way. You say, you're time. Okay, I'm time ready for football. And so, okay, getting that workout in early. Okay. Like that. RC on Nation says, Lewis, what you got in the class? You keep trotting around some Jackie Daniels. Oh, man. All right, out of the shotgun on the move here. Gets the ball in the Marvin Harrison Jr. hands, and he picks up the first down. So what I like early is that we are finding a way to get the ball into Marvin Harrison Jr.'s hand. We're not playing around right now, getting the ball to him. And so I like that. Get the ball into your playmaker hands. Let him go to work. So that was a 7-yard completion and a first down. Now we got 1st and 10 from Penn State's 34-yard line. And it is critical, I feel like, that drives like this for Ohio State, that you finish these with points, but not just field goals. We're talking touchdowns. Send a message early. Cal throws it short. Caught by the back. He's got nothing but room to work with here. He's at the 20, still on his feet. Fights forward. Goes out of bounds at about almost the 15-yard line of Penn State now. So can these Buckeyes, with Cal McCoy starting off 5 for 5 for 49 yards so far in this one, can the Buckeyes cap off this drive in the end zone? 7 plays, 57 yards right now, in over 3 minutes in terms of time possession off the clock. But they got to keep it rolling here. Got to finish with points. Phoenix says, I would watch JB Nation World Series. And so, hey, that sounds good, doesn't it? That sounds good. I like it. RC says, Notre Dame took it to USC like absolutely nobody's business. That is a fact. They impressed me as well, because I seen the game they had against Duke. Notre Dame's been in some pretty good matchups this year. All right, that's the first incompletion of the game there. Ball was behind Marvin Harrison Jr. Incomplete. 2nd down coming up, 2nd and 10. And this is a game that comes down to, honestly, both of these quarterbacks, in my opinion, there, whether it's Drew Aller, Cal McCoy, whoever goes out there and performs and has the better game, that's who gets the W today. All about these young quarterbacks stepping up in this big game. Huge game here. But I'm liking what I'm seeing so far in this drive. Let's see if we can cap it off. When we're this close to the end zone, look for Cade Stover. Like, sure, Marvin Harrison's your first read, but after him, Cade Stover, number 8 for the Buckeyes, is an option as well. Kyle throws it up there and incomplete. Perhaps he should have listened to JB and tried to find Kate Stover. Let's see. Lewis says, just Patron RC. You say you're a tequila guy. You say you need to stop. Let's see. RC says, yesterday you watched the final 3 innings of the Phillies Diamondbacks and you was like, this ain't bad. You say you can deal with post-season baseball. It's regular season baseball that's the struggle. And maybe that's the problem. Maybe I haven't tried postseason baseball if that's the case. Lewis says Utah versus USC. I did see that matchup. I'm very intrigued with that matchup. All right, but here we go. 3rd and 10. This is where you got to make a big play here. Penn State sends 4. Throws it off the wrong foot. Incomplete. Even if he catches that, it still would have been short right there of the first down marker. So excellent job there by Penn State to shut that down once they were inside the red zone. And the Buckeyes will have to settle for a field goal attempt. And let's see if they can convert. Chicago McCourt started off 5 of 5, but then threw 3 straight incompletions there. And so you got to finish drives. Got to finish drives in the end zone. Personally, I think we should have included the run a little bit more in that drive there, that close to the red zone. All right, so the field goal is good, giving the Buckeyes our first points of the game here. And so we saw some good things there from Ohio State offensively, but towards the end there, when things got cramped, things started shutting down there. So we'll see how that happens. They have a big opportunity that was to try to get 7 points, but they had to settle for 3 points. All right, meanwhile, this was the perfect opportunity here for JB to set up the poll question here. See where everybody's head is today. Again, lots of tremendous football today, throughout the day. Later on, as Lewis alluded to, Utah, USC, that's one matchup there. But there are plenty of great matchups here today. Tennessee and Bama. All right, let's see. All right, JB setting up the poll question here. But yeah, I feel like this is a must win for both of these two teams here because you're really going to want to win this one. It's a lot of good teams at the top this year. All right, poll question is officially up. Let's see, RC on Ace says, JB, you should have some hot wings. You know, hot wings curse it all. You say you're a hot wings expert. Okay, bet. That actually sounds really good. That actually sounds really good. I tell you what, Ohio State win today. That's going to be JB's choice right there. That's how JB will celebrate. But again, we are currently here at the commercial. Buckeyes got the field goal, and when we come back, they're going to be kicking things off. RC says, whoops, I didn't even think long on it. You said instantly check Penn State as the winner. And so I felt that. As soon as I put the poll up there, it felt like you guys couldn't wait to press Penn State. Oh, man. Where's old man at? I need him to go ahead and put another vote here for the Buckeyes. But again, we're here in the first quarter with 10 minutes and 49 seconds to go. Ohio State up 3-0. RC says, yeah, maybe so, JB. Nobody wants hot wings when they're sick. And so I'll do it for my team. If it helps my team win, I'll do it for my team. Look at that record there by James Franklin. 3-15 versus the AP top 10 teams. 0-9 on the road. Let's make it 0-10. Let's make it 0-10. All right, Buckeyes getting ready for the kickoff. All right, so no return once again. So they'll take it from their own 25-yard line, and we'll get to see this Penn State offense for the second time today. Looking to see if they can get some points here, or if that Buckeyes defense can continue to make it do what it do. And you say, although on the flip side, they say when you have a cold, something spicy food, sometimes spicy foods will help. And so that is true. That is true. That is true. But JB can endure if it means his team is going to win today. All right, from now on 25, they've got two backs in the shotgun with them. They're going to fake one, gets the pass completed there, and that's going to be a first down. So that's going to be Aller's first completion of the day and a first down. Again, that was 12 yards to Harrison Wallace III. Let's see, you say, JB, you like spicy food? I'm really not a huge spicy food kind of person, honestly. And so, yeah, JB's not really team spicy food. Hot wings can occasionally be an exception, though. Occasionally. But that pass incomplete. Had to throw that one out of bounds. 2nd and 10 coming up. You say hot wings themselves aren't spicy, but some people be ordering the hottest of hots. And so, yeah, that is not JB. That is not JB. You're not going to see me sweating bullets there. Heading to the back up the middle, and he's going to pick up 3 yards on the play. And that's Allen with the carry, his second carry of the game. He's got 2 carries for 9 yards. That's going to bring up 3rd down. So 3rd and 7 for Penn State from their own 40-yard line. So if you're the Buckeyes right now, now's an opportunity to get another stop here. You want to get another stop, get the ball back to your offense here. You don't want to let them pick up too many first downs here. Establish yourself early. And this has been a tremendous defense, vastly improved from what we've seen over the last 3 years for sure defensively for the Buckeyes. All right, so here in the shotgun, receiver goes in motion, takes the snap, throws that one incomplete there, incomplete. And so that's going to bring out the punt unit here for Penn State, and the Buckeyes will be getting the football here back. Again, first quarter, 9 minutes and 29 seconds in the first quarter. Buckeyes leading right now 3-0, and the special teams unit will be coming out for both teams. All right, Phoenix says he likes hot rings, but he keeps it simple with Frank's hot sauce. And so Lewis out here sharing the sauce. All right, punts on the way. And we will get a return here to the Buckeyes 25-yard line. All right, so the Buckeyes will take over for their second offensive possession, in which last time out there they fed Marvin Harrison Jr. the football early and often in that drive, and it worked. He has 3 catches so far for 28 yards, so tremendous there. I would have to think that Penn State's going to make an adjustment here at some point to try to make Cal McCord go elsewhere pretty much. But I like this. Keep targeting Marvin Harrison Jr. Cade Stover is a reliable target as well on those like 3rd and short, 2nd and medium situations as well. So we got to continue what we did last drive, but we got to finish. The run game is going to be huge to give us that balance as well. RC Onesa says, Big Ten conference play already? Wow. And so, let's see, Lewis says, mango, habanero, chicken wings. And so, trust in Lewis. Trust in Lewis. Speaking of which, I know Lewis has to be happy with the way that the defenses have been looking so far in this one. Let's see, I see RC talking about some Scotch bonnet ghost peppers here into the sauce and pour all that on the wings. And so, but yeah, looking at the Big Ten conference as a whole, I mean, clearly the conference that aside the conference at Michigan, who's currently 7-0, 4-0 in the conference, they're playing against Michigan State, who's like 0-3 in the conference. You've got Ohio State and Penn State, both 6-0, both 3-0 in the conference. And Maryland this year has been pretty good. They're 5-2, 2-2 in conference play. Rutgers 5-2 as well, 2-2 in conference play. So really, it's just Indiana and Michigan State that's really at the bottom of that part of the division. Then you look at the other side, they have Iowa, somehow without an offense, still ranked in the top 25, still 6-1, still finding a way to win. Like Iowa's offense is so disrespected. I was looking at the over under and they put the stat line for their quarterback at 99 yards and people were still taking the under. But not JB. That was a little too low. That was a little too low for JB's liking there. So, but man, that just goes to show that, man, like you have Iowa over there, Wisconsin over there. They're 4-2, but Wisconsin hasn't looked like Wisconsin of old. And so Northwestern, they've been struggling. So other side of the conference, they can't wait for USC and UCLA to get over there to just add some more firepower to that side of the conference. Let's see. Phoenix says that Scotch Bonnet solo is good enough for him. Let's see. RC says, we had this chili contest one time at work, JB, and some lady ate this one guy's chili and her eyes and face turned red. Smoke coming out of her face. Yes, spice is nothing nice. Wow. I hope that the lady's okay. But man, that sounded like quite the experience, and I doubt she ever did that again. RC says, that's too hot for him. Hashtag too hot for him. I'll look at that CJ Stroud out there showing some love to the crowd. And so they hand it to the back and takes on the contact, picks up about 2 yards on the carry. 3 carries for 10 yards so far today. 2nd and 8 coming up. I'm interested to see the other receivers outside of Marvin Harrison Jr. Who else is going to step up in this game and help the Buckeyes out offensively? Because we can't put it all on Marvin Harrison Jr. alone. Penn State is way too good at defense. Out of the shotgun, throws it, incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr. there, trying to make the catch, a little bit too far in front of him. So now a pivotal 3rd and 8. And these are situations that we really don't want to see too much of when it comes to 3rd and anything above really 6 yards. Lewis says Iowa at Minnesota today, easy under 42. They put the under at 42. I would have probably started at about 32. All right, 3rd and 8. Shotgun formation here. Need a first down. Oh, Cal's going to get sacked here. No good. No good. Sacked on the play. 4th down coming up. Let's see. RC on Nation says Iowa should win. LOL. And so, yeah, Iowa, they should win. I'm expecting Iowa to win. Minnesota hasn't shown me anything this year. They were actually a disappointment for me, considering how they looked the last 2 years prior. All right, Buckeyes punt the ball. All right, he catches it. Someone better tackle him. And he goes out of bounds close to the 40-yard line. So Penn State's going to start off with excellent field position there. I don't even know what we're doing on punt coverage. And so, oh, man, what's good with you? What's good with you? I seen that you made that trade, and I was thinking like, oh, man, old man had to give up Justin Jefferson in the trade to get Saquon Barkley. I forget the other guys involved, but those were the 2 major players there. So tell me your thought process for that trade, and how are you feeling about your fantasy team now? Do you feel like you saved your season, or is it still too late? And O says, what's good, JB? And you already know, let's go Buckeyes. That's right. Let's go Buckeyes. But offense got to get a couple first downs here. We can't be going 3 and out punting the ball. We just can't do that. Lewis says, oh, wait, Iowa at home? You say, yep, -3 and under. In the zone. What's good with you? What's good with you? How are you doing? How are you? And let me know who you got winning this matchup here. But how are you? And let's see. RC says you paid $10 to get single pass Big Ten Network access to all Iowa Hawkeye games. And you did it for the women's basketball team more so than Iowa's football team. And so, hey, I love me some Big Ten Network. I do. I need to probably spend a little bit more time in the Big Ten Network, honestly, but absolutely. And you say they even got Iowa volleyball and wrestling on this app. And you said, who the heck watches volleyball? JB does actually watch women's volleyball occasionally, or at least I used to spend more time watching it. As of lately, I haven't watched, like the last year I probably, but I've actually watched quite a few teams for the women's volleyball. I won't watch the men's, the men's, but I will watch the women's volleyball teams play. Let's see, and the Zoe says, what's your record on fantasy football? And so I've only got one loss. I've only got one loss in fantasy, and I believe we're at I'm like 5-1. And so, but I got a huge matchup this weekend. Huge matchup within my conference. Cause we're like 2-3-4 or 2-3-5 overall in the entire league. And we're all like 5-1 right now. Or 6-1, whichever it is. So yeah. And you say Ohio State, you have no faith in Penn State quarterback. And so, hey, I like it. Today's the day that we go out there because all I've been hearing from people is how Cal McCourt's due for an interception, how Penn State's liable to make things tough for him. This is Penn State's year. But they've been saying that before the season started and stuff like that as well. So I'm here to make sure that doesn't happen. Let's see. O says you had JJ not going to help you when he gets back. You say Barkley can get you wins now, and you hate losing Zeke, but he wasn't doing much. Now watch after you traded him, he's going to start to actually work now. Imagine that. And again, we're still right now at the commercial with the Buckeyes up right now 3-0. First quarter, 7 minutes and 51 seconds to go. But Penn State, they had a solid return on that punt for 15 yards. They'll take over from their own 38-yard line when we come back from the commercial. Let's see, Archie Nation says, JB, you was watching volleyball. I know exactly why you were. You say volleyball and lady cakes. Let's see, Lewis says, you watch women's volleyball, but you never keep your eyes on the ball. And so, meanwhile, out of the shotgun, oh no, a big carry there by Penn State, taking it to Ohio State side of the field there. 20 yards by Nicholas Singleton there on the carry. What in the world are we doing? Hashtag wake up defense. What was number 8 doing on the play? He was just standing there, and then he just whiffed completely. Like, bro, come up, be aggressive, hit somebody. All right, so now shotgun formation for the Buckeyes, 42-yard line. Receiver goes in motion, 2 receivers at the top of the screen, 2 tight ends, bottom of the formation. They hand to the back again. Oh my goodness. Are you serious? 16 yards on a carry. This is embarrassing here. Let's see. RC says, that's the part JB left off. Mike says, come and sing Ohio praise. He said, a team that makes all community colleges pay. Lewis says, come on, defense. Thank you. RC says, JB, if I wasn't covering the Iowa Hawkeyes women's basketball team, I wouldn't have paid for the network. I tell you, being a content creator always costing money. And so that is a fact. It's always costing money. You're right about that. All right, here we go. 1st and 10. From the 26-yard line of the Buckeyes. Shotgun. Quarterback brought down for the sack. Thank you. I'm glad they got away from the running game there. Man, just when you think, like, okay, this defense has finally figured out how to stop the run. Nope. They pull off back-to-back big-time running plays here with Nicholas Singleton. Plus, you got a flag here. Let's see. O says, JB, I've been putting on so many mock drafts. There's no excuse for the Pats not to have a great one. And the thing is, they're going to ignore each and every mock that you put up there. You already know. That's another reason why you don't see me talking about tanking, because I'm like, what happens when we tank? Are we going to do the right thing? Are we going to draft the right guy? Do I know that for a fact? I seen us draft N'Keal Harry over guys like A.J. Brown, DK Metcalf. All right, 2nd and 13. Throws it incomplete. Excellent job. That incompletion is accredited to the D-line for getting pressure on that play. And right now, Aller 1 of 5 for 12 yards right now. How could JB wish that it took the under on him right now? Let's see. RC on Aces says, normally on college football Saturdays, I'll do pizza. But you say you're tired of pizza. He is tired of pizza, guys. What other recommendations do we have for our guy here? All right, here we go. 3rd and 13. I don't think JP's ever tired of pizza. Let's see. Mike says, which Josh Allen will we get? Good Josh Allen or gas station edibles Josh Allen? Meanwhile, it's a running play. We cannot stop the running back, guys. Like, dang it. Like, even though it's not a first down, this is very discouraging here. They're getting at least 5 yards of carry here. That's a problem. That's a problem. He's already got 42 yards rushing here in the first quarter. And so, Samuel, what's good with you? And you say, hello, JB&M Sports Fanatic. Good noon. And so, yes, although JB Central Time, so not noon for me just yet, but hey, good afternoon for you. How are you doing? Meanwhile, field goal is up. Field goal is good, so we're all tied 3-3. So if you brought your kickers in this one, you're feeling good right now. And so, but Eric, what's good with you? Eric says, good day, sir. And he says, oh man, who's Seattle getting? And let's see, you say burgers and fries. And so, well, JB likes some burgers. I like burgers with barbecue sauce. And so, yes, so JB likes burgers. Lewis says, JB about to pull a Braden and throw the flag. JB will do no such thing. No such thing. O says, Brady didn't do anything really impressive without Bill. And so, ooh, what was that in response to there? And let's see, RC says, ain't that a kick in the head? Samuel says he's good. And so that's what's up. That's what's up. JB's happy to see everybody's doing well today. Nothing like Saturday, college football. Obviously, the first slate of games, but there's plenty of games throughout the rest of the day as well. Other games taking place. And, hey, each game is more and more important. We've already got teams that, have played 6 games, 7 games already in the season. So this is critical. Each and every week, it's not just about getting a W, but it's about also showing the committee like, hey, we are playing our best football this time of the year. The team that we were probably week 3, week 4, we are improving. We're not getting worse. We're getting better. That's also important there because for the committee, when they're making their decision for the college football playoffs, the rankings, the eye test matters as well for them. And sometimes they see things that JB's looking like, what are you guys looking at? So, absolutely. Let's see. Eric says, oh, man, that's a pretty good pick. Let's see. RC says, Eric Walls, I ain't making no homemade burgers. That takes too long. Now nachos, that's easier. And so, well, I tell you what, JB doesn't like long processes either. I will say that. Mike says you're livid. Mike is livid. Who does Buffalo play again this week, Mike? Let's see. Eric says, LOLRC, that would be easier. Oh, it says, plus you can see Pete leaving in a couple years. Yeah, I can see that as well. Let's see. RC says, and fries, it takes forever to cut them all, to cut the potatoes up. And so he said, forget about it. Yeah, that's probably what ultimately makes JB's decision each and every time. What's quick? Let's see. Later on, there's also Duke versus Florida State. That's going to be a good one as well. Duke versus Florida State. Duke has been playing tremendous. Florida State undefeated. Had a couple close games, though, for Florida State. So that'll be a good one. All right, Mike says who Buffalo play. Yeah, I want to know who the Buffalo Bills play this week. Let's see. O says, so have J.J. McCarthy learned from Gino. I'm sorry, for Gino. When Pete leaves, Jim Harbaugh takes over as head coach. All right, so we're going to return that into the 22. And Ohio State will take over as we're tied up right now. 3-3 here in the first quarter, 5 minutes and 15 seconds. Understandable with these two tremendous defenses here. But right now, Buckeyes have got to find a way to get going, and they've got to get the other guys going. They're obviously trying to feed Marvin Harrison Jr. the ball. That's an excellent strategy. That should continue to be the case on every drive. But feed my man Cade Stover. JB is now become a fan of Cade Stover also. And then if we can get something from Emeka here, that'd be great as well. So we got to get the other guys involved also. And so let's see. Old says Bills play the pass. JB. I totally forgot about that. I totally forgot about that. You guys can tell that JB is sick. I totally forgot about that. maybe it's JB preparing himself for the worst, and I totally blocked that out there. JB just had a blunder of a moment there. When you're listening to a game and a guy says something and it's like, man, what is he talking about? That is JB's what is he talking about moment right there of the day. Yeah, JB tripping. And you say it's about to get really ugly for the Pats. You say right now 16 players are questionable to play. And so, well, the list was at like 20 before. So dropping it to 16, I guess a couple guys are getting back. But, man, that's a lot. Meanwhile, Carter for the Buckeyes is being assisted off the field here, putting absolutely no pressure on his left leg. Not a good sign. Hope that he'll be okay. Oh, man. Mike said that JB eat the gas station edibles old. And as Eric says, oh, man, honestly, I'm a bit worried about Harbaugh. And so I'll tell you what, though. If it was a certain NFL team that did what they're being accused of doing, it would be huge news. Everybody would be saying that, oh, they're only winning because they're cheating and stuff like that, and that they're bending the rules, breaking the rules, all that stuff. But I haven't heard nothing like that from them. Nobody cares. Meanwhile, it's a running play, tossed it to the back, and the back does a tremendous job there, picking up about 3 yards on that play. Again, that was Mayan Williams, which explains why he looked like he was moving but was barely moving. Let's see, Samuel says Tennessee versus Alabama today. Start time 2:30 p.m. And so, yeah, that's going to be a good one. That's going to be a good one there. I feel like it's going to come down to both quarterbacks passing the ball. Whoever can have the better game through the air will win that matchup. All right, but we got 2nd and 6. Out of the shotgun. 3 receivers towards the top of the screen. Feeds it to Mayan Williams, who's going to pick up the first down. That's always a great sign. And again, I feel like it's extremely critical that the Buckeyes remain balanced here. Don't pass too much. Don't run too much. Be balanced. Mix it up, especially in this one. Meanwhile, you have Marvin Harrison Jr. wide open, bro. What are you doing? This is why JB says you can never fully trust Kellen McCord. It's because of throws like this. Like, bro, what are you doing? What are you doing? This is a basic throw, basic of basic throws that middle schoolers in about 3 out of every 5 schools can hit beyond 7 yards. Bro, what are you doing? No pressure, just throw the ball. My goodness. Ugh. Meanwhile, 2nd and 10, throws it, incomplete. Wasn't a bad throw, just great coverage there. 3rd and 10 coming up. Let's see. Old says, understandable, Eric. You said, I just think it would make perfect sense because Seahawks would be a run team, run first team, and they should be, if JJ McCarthy can run. Let's see. Old says, JB Jason Whitlock brought that up. And so, bet. Eric says, I got you, Old. Old says, JB Skip brought that up on Undisputed also and kind of defended the Pats. And so, really, I had not watched the one in which he defended the Pats there. So, because he's been talking about the Cowboys so much, I just stopped watching lately because I was tired of hearing the Cowboys. Meanwhile, pass completed, but he will be about 4 yards shy of that first down marker. That was Carnell Tate for 6 yards. So 4th and 4 coming up for the Buckeyes from their own 42-yard line. So that will bring out the punt unit. But an opportunity where if we can get a good punt, we might can pin them deep. Let's see. Old says, if the Bills don't score 50-plus points and shut out the Pats, they should be ashamed of themselves. And so I feel like they're going to be ashamed of themselves. I don't think it'll be that way. I don't. But I do think the Bills score more than 30, and the Pats probably score like 10 or 13, so something like that. All right, punt. Bouncing the wrong way here. All right, so Penn State will take over at about the 24-yard line. Again, still 3-3 here in the first quarter with about 3 minutes and 7 seconds to go. Eric says Mizzou versus South Carolina at 12:30 your time. You say I'll actually miss it because you have singing this afternoon. So Eric, you can sing. You got the vocals. You got the vocals. Okay, okay. That's what's up. All right, here we go for Penn State. 1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. Fakes it to the back. Goes to the receiver. Gets the completion. He's got the first down. Picked up about 11 yards on the play. And that was Keandre LeBert-Smith on the play. Taking it to the 35-yard line for the Nittany Lions. All right, let's see. Oh, says JB, I'm hoping someone other than New England draft him because Ohio State Buckeyes need a new quarterback. And let's see. So yeah, he said it's if it's worse than what the Pats did, people need to lose jobs. That's right. People should get kicked out of school because this is worse than Pats. For real. But because of what the Patriots were doing at the time, that's why it drew so much attention because everybody was like, that's why they're winning, yada, yada, yada. So, but nobody said a word about Michigan, considering how lights out their defense has been and stuff like that. But I'm just saying. But they picked up 2 yards there on the carry. That's actually the best defense that we've done against Nicholas Singleton today, defensively. He's got 4 carries for 44 yards. 2nd and 8 coming up, shotgun here for Penn State. Aller throws it, gets the completion. However, he will be a yard shy of that first down marker. I mean, this is where if we had elite cornerbacks, they would be able to read what is coming on that play and probably be able to jump or at least get a hand on the ball there. Because he's been doing the same thing. If I'm a DB, I'm not going to lie. If you did a fake right there, you probably would have me. But you're not about to continue to keep doing that to me. You're not about to keep doing it. 3rd and 1, I expect them to run the ball here. Let's see what they call. 3 receivers top of the screen. Shotgun formation. 5 seconds right now on the play clock. Tight end goes in motion. Aller's looking, throws it. Oh, incomplete because the pass was behind. Both of these quarterbacks right now are doing their teams disservices with a couple of these passes that we've seen today. Right now, Aller, he's 3 of 9 passing for 31 yards, but at least 3 of those incompletions were fully on him, just making poor throws. Cal McCord, same thing, 6 of 12, 55 yards, at least 3 of those passes fully on him. Mike says this quarterback is mid. He says, get him out of here. Kenneth, what's good with you? What's good with you? Meanwhile, it looks like Penn State wants to go for it. They call a timeout here. 2 timeouts remaining. Kenneth says, hey, my friend, how are you doing today? And that you're doing good. JB is doing pretty good here. We'll do better the better the Buckeyes do. That will help me do better. And you say you went to a high school football game last night? That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. Was it a good game? And did the team that you want to win? Lewis says, keep low scoring. All right, so now it looks like Penn State's going to bring out the punt unit. I would watch out for a fake. This is the perfect opportunity for a fake punt. Watch out for a fake punt. Too many teams have done it, so watch out for the fake. All right, so they do indeed punt the ball. Fair catch is symbol. Caught from his own 12-yard line. And that's where the Buckeyes will take over here in the first quarter with a minute to go. And so Mike coming through with the super chat of the year. Wow, he says you have to give money for JB to read now. That is not the case at all, Mike. JB reads all comments, but hey, appreciate the super chat here. Appreciate that. Yeah, shout out to Mike, keeping the lights on here at JB&M Sports Fanatic. Kenneth says they won 29-16. And so, okay, 29-16. That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. JB was a part of a game one time where our team scored 82 points on offense. And so let's see. Mike says, we love you, JB. And so I appreciate that. And JB loves JB Nation and members. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right. So after 3 yards on the carry there, again, Mayan Williams, 3 carries, 17 yards. Mayan Williams has been around for quite some time for Ohio State. So he's been that physical back for us. All right. Cal McCord looking, throws it over the middle. And that's going to be completed. Completed. Wow. Wow. JB is shocked. He actually completed that pass. Did you guys happen to see the video where the referee pretty much yanked the helmet off of that high school kid, talking about high school football, where he basically went out there and assaulted that kid in high school? I seen that video like once or twice, but man, that was insane because the referee was in the wrong the entire time. The referee clearly was annoyed because the guy, like the guy was just backpedaling like he was supposed to do, and the referee couldn't move out the way, so the referee got mad and just grabbed his helmet and just like yanked it off and stuff. And so I was like, man. Let's see. Mike says, chat, if you don't have a credit card, you said JB passed that along, take a lot of research. And so, okay, bet appreciate that. Appreciate that. But yeah, it's about time for JB to make some updates as well, moving forward to help improve this channel and stuff. You know, add a couple more things, give a new look to the channel. And we are at the commercial because it is the end of the first quarter. And again, the Buckeyes and the Penn State Nittany Lions here, 3-3 at the end of one quarter. Let's see. You say you give grocery guy cash money. And so, oh man, JB, I have not walked around with cash in a hot minute. Like in terms of just physical cash, hot minute. I'll tell you what though, that Washington State and Oregon game, that could be a good one as well. I feel like that South Carolina Mizzou game, that's gonna be a high scoring game. It's gonna be a high scoring game. It's gonna be a high scoring game. Let's see. Ole Miss versus Auburn. I think that if there's going to be an upset, I could see Auburn potentially upsetting Ole Miss in that matchup. Stanford at home versus UCLA. After what we saw from Stanford last game, can they keep playing at that same level? And again, we're at the commercial here. Again, all tied up 3-3 with the second quarter about to be on the way. I'm not gonna lie, this is one long commercial break. Let's see. Mike says Google Play card. Again, we got 10 votes right now. 6 of which for Ohio State, 4 for Penn State. Keep the votes coming in, and be sure if you haven't already to press that like button as well. Ooh, how about that? UCF just tied up Oklahoma. They're in the second quarter, 7-7. Okay. After what we saw from Oklahoma, you don't want to have a letdown against UCF. I promise you that. You don't have a letdown in this game. All right, here we go. 2nd and 3. Shotgun, 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 back. They're looking to the sideline, making adjustments. Kyle McCord throws it. Incomplete, intended for Marvin Harrison Jr. There, just excellent coverage on the play. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 3. JB prefers that we would have just ran the ball, got the first down. And so Mike says, get a soundboard. And appreciate the super chat there again. And so Mike says, I figured out the key to get my comments that I really want out there. He says, get a soundboard. And so, absolutely. Pass completed there to the back. He's going to lose yards on the play there. So I don't like the play calling. The last 2 plays, I don't like the play calling. I get the one before that, but I hate this one here. Hate this one here. I mean, you ran that play for Mayan Williams. Mayan Williams he couldn't shake a salt shaker right now at his current state. And you decide to throw the ball at him and ask him to make defenders miss? Are you serious? I feel like that punter could have kept it and just ran for the first. All right, so Penn State will start off from their own 13-yard line. So for Penn State, 3rd downs have been a killer. 0 for 4 on 3rd downs. Drew Allard is just 3 of 9 for 31 yards passing. Meanwhile, for the Buckeyes, accuracy has been the killer. Because Kyle McCord has just been a little off here, a little off there, a little off everywhere, basically. Meanwhile, Singleton with the carry there. Picks up a yard on the play. He's got 5 carries for 46 yards so far in this one. All right, here we go. Multiple tight ends on the play. Out of the shotgun. Feeds it to the back, who gets brought down after picking up about 3 yards on the carry. This time it's Allen on the carry. Let's see, Mike says, I see old tripping about Eagles' loss. That was a shocker. That was a shock. I knew that game was going to be close just based upon matchups and stuff like that, but I did not, in my wildest of dreams, think the Jets were actually going to win that game. But they did. All right, 3rd and 6. Low snap, gets it, throws it with pressure in his face, incomplete, and the Buckeyes defense gets the stop there, and they're going to force the punt, which could mean potentially good field position for the Ohio State Buckeyes, which we really do need. That time, I credit that to the pressure for the Buckeyes helping out in coverage. Looked like the receiver was ducking the pass there, but man, Allard is just not it. This game alone should end all the hype there surrounding what he is, at least for right now, because they need him in this game. They really need him in this game, and so far, he's not helping them at all. Meanwhile, okay, Buckeyes on the return, stay in bounds, do something. All right, goes out of bounds, close to the 40. I was a little concerned at first. I'm not going to lie, a little concerned that he could return at first. It looked like he was going to lose yards, but hey, this is excellent. Let's see. Mike says, to be clear, he was being ironic. All right. And again, we are here at week 8 of the college football season. You've got Air Force over Navy so far, 7-0. Second quarter in that matchup. Oklahoma, UCF tied up 7 apiece. All right, let's see what other games are currently on. Mississippi State over the Razorbacks, 7-3. You've got Rutgers over Indiana, 14-7 during the second quarter. Boston College and Georgia Tech both tied up 10-10. Again, Georgia Tech causing the Hurricanes to lose in a fashion that you don't see every day in that one. Baylor's up on Cincinnati, 17-7. You say, you read our junk and we love your show. And so I wouldn't call it junk at all. Would not call it junk at all. Very insightful stuff. Let's see. Memphis is up 21-14 on UAB. Again, Trent Dilfer, his first season down there at UAB. All right, Ohio's up on Western Michigan 3-0. And I believe those are all the games that are currently playing right now in the early window. So we need CJ Stroud to suit up and get out there and play for the Buckeyes right now, dang it. All right, so here we go for the Buckeyes on 39-yard line. Gives it on the end around. Looking for any yard we can get here. It's going to be about 2 yards shy, 3 yards shy of that first down marker. Gave it to Xavier Johnson there. Excellent job. Good play call. Something different. All right, 2nd and 3. We have good plays. We have good plays for the Buckeyes. It's just sometimes our situational play calling is just bad. Excellent job. Give it to Mayan Williams. Let him get the first down. That's what we should have did on the last drive when it was 2nd and 3. Let Mayan Williams eat. Let him eat. Mike says, does Bill get fired? Ooh, does Bill get fired? Let me answer that after this play. And so Williams takes it all away for the first down there. Excellent job by Mayan Williams. Picks up about 11 yards on the play, 11, 12 yards, taking it to about Penn State's 37-yard line. He's now got 6 carries for 42 yards. Continue to feed him. And they do just that. They hand it to him. This time he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage. There's no game on the play. Does Bill get fired? I think we sit down, we have a conversation with Bill. We say, Bill, look, you're struggling. We want to get a real GM. And if Bill, for whatever reason, does not want to get a real GM, then I think at this point, Robert Kraft uses the same approach that Bill used for Tom Brady and be like, well, it's been real, but, got to move on. Meanwhile, Stover with the reception picks up 9 yards on the play. My man Cade Stover, in which I took the over on him. So continue to feed my man Stover. Third down coming up, 3rd and 1 for the Penn State 27-yard line. Penn State looking for the run. And Mayan Williams, he gets the first down off that second effort there. Great job by Mayan Williams to get that. But I would like to see Bill stay, but I don't want to see Bill the GM. Bill the GM has to go. And if that means that Bill the head coach has to go with Bill the GM, Bill the GM has to go because Bill the GM is killing Bill the coach. Bill the coach is still amazing. He's still a great excellent in those guys, but it's just Bill the GM is what's clouding everybody's judgment about him as a coach. He cannot continue to be the GM. He just can't do it. Just can't do it. Gives it to Williams, who picks up about 4 yards on the play. He just can't do it. Some people should not be allowed to do the roster construction, and Bill just can't. He just can't. Oh, we've got a player that's down right now for Penn State. So we'll hit the commercial. Let's see. Mike says Panthers made huge mistake. Stroud is good. And so I feel like Bryce Young, the last two games, he's shown improvement. You know. So it's definitely too early to punt and stuff like that. As they're very early in their careers, extremely early in both of their careers. So, at one point in time, people were saying that Baker Mayfield was going to be the best quarterback of that draft because Baker Mayfield, I believe, went out there and had the most success early on in his career until Josh Allen went out there and got it together a couple years later. So it's still early. Lewis says defense. Kenneth says my friend Rhino is streaming the same game, and so this is a big time game. If you're streaming today, you want to stream this game, no doubt about it, no doubt about it. And you guys know I was not going to pump an opportunity to stream a primetime matchup here at Penn State, Ohio State. I had to do it. But yes, Rising Rhino, he does a tremendous job with his streams. He streams a lot more than JB does, that's for sure. Dedicated to the cause. I will say this for the Buckeyes, though. To hold Allard so far to just 31 yards passing, that right there in itself, pretty good so far. Oh, look at that. UAB has tied up Memphis 21-21. As of right now, since we have the time and we're at the commercial here, for the next official NCAA college football video game, who do we want to be on the cover of that video game? Based upon how things have gone so far, obviously you don't need a reason to say who you want to be the cover athlete, but who should be the college football, I guess, 2024 athlete? Should it be Caleb Williams? Should it be Michael Penix? Should it be someone else? Maybe Travis Hunter? Lewis says Sanders should be on the cover of the game. Okay. JB's just going to throw out Marvin Harrison Jr. maybe. But nah, that won't happen there. All right, so they're talking to 44 out there on the field. So hopefully he's okay. Let's see. You say Bryce will be fine, but let's see. Lewis says he's been taking your money, so he's worth it. He's been taking your money, so he's worth it. Gotcha. That makes sense there. I got you there. I say Travis Hunter. If we're going to go someone from California, then Travis Hunter. Two-way player, so maybe they have a feature where you can play guys, I guess, on both sides of the ball. It would make a lot of sense there from a marketing perspective as well. So that's probably the route that they probably will take if Colorado can put together some wins late, some key wins. Look at that. An Ohio State penalty there, substitution infraction there. So you lose 5 yards on the play for something stupid. 2nd and 11 here. Shotgun formation. Looking to throw. Throws it over the middle and incomplete. My goodness, incomplete. 3rd and 11 coming up. I feel like Washington quarterback should get some consideration as well. Michael Penix Jr. should get some consideration for being a cover athlete too. But when it comes down to just popularity, I don't know. Maybe if he gets the Heisman, maybe that'll help his cause. All right, we got 3rd and 11. Come on. You can find Cade Stover. He's got a nose for the end zone. Kyle, what are you doing? Throw the ball. Kyle, no! Oh my goodness. He lost the ball. Are you kidding me? And just like that, Penn State scores a touchdown. Wow. Now there's a flag, which is probably on the return. Let's see, Mike says, he says, to trade your first and more to jump over a quarterback that good looks bad. And it looks bad because of how Justin Fields has been playing for the most part this season. JB went on a limb for him last game, and he embarrassed JB with that performance that he had before he got injured. Lewis is shaking his head, and so referees are discussing. This is huge. I'm about to say, one of them looked almost like Roger Goodell for a second. Ooh. Holding defense. Wow. That is a huge penalty. Show me the replay there. Wow. All right, so clearly, all right, so yeah, holding Marvin Harrison Jr. there, okay. And so because you hold the receiver, he doesn't get open, so the quarterback has nowhere else to go. All right, saved by the referee. We'll take it. We'll take it. We'll take it. Let that be an eye-opener right now, coaches, to run the ball. All right, so not only that, now you tired out yourself if you're Penn State on that big return. And so, all right, here we go. 3rd receiver, top of the screen. Gives it to Mayan Williams, and Mayan Williams, oh, back to the line of scrimmage at best. Let's see. Mike says, Bears are terribly ran. Lewis says, thank you. We'll take a shot for that. 2nd and 9. 9 minutes left to go here before the half. And if you came looking for fireworks, you'll be lucky if you find a spark today. Second and 9. Feeds it to the back again, and come on, Mayan. What are we doing? What are we doing? 3rd down coming up. Man, I wish Henderson was available for this game. All right, so we got 3rd and 9 coming up. Lewis wants a field goal. Again, after Penn State 15-yard line, so in the red zone again. Last time they came up with 3 points. We've got to be able to come away with a touchdown here. I say find a way to get Cade Stover the ball. He does a tremendous job at finding the end zone here. I say let's look for Cade Stover in the end zone. All right, 3rd and 10. Kyle, quick pass. Ooh, he gets the completion. Got the completion there to Marvin Harrison Jr., and that's going to be a first down. What do you mean a flag? What do you mean a flag? Talk to me, ref. What are you thinking? All right, we got 16 votes in, 8 for the Buckeyes, 8 for Penn State. Keep the votes coming in. I mean, at that time, he just went ahead and just fought for the ball. All right. Yeah, decline the penalty. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. We'll take that. Okay. So after that 11-yard completion, now we got 1st and goal for the Penn State 5-yard line. Let's go. All right, 1st and goal. Cade Stover. I'll say it over and over again. Cade Stover. Find him in the end zone. Oh, look at that. Yep. Oh, terrible decision there. Oh, he just threw a flag. You can't do that, son. You can't do it. And so, Nick, what's good with you? You say, did the scoop and score not count? It did not count. It did not count. And the reason why they called holding against the defensive back for Penn State, so therefore the scoop and score did not count, Nick. So they brought it back. That's why Ohio State has the ball right now at about that 5-yard line, which is now going to be the 3-yard line after the unnecessary roughness penalty was called. And that was Devin Brown. I had no idea that Devin Brown's jersey number was 33. That is so weird. I'm sorry, that wasn't. All right, so now they headed to the back, and Mayan Williams reaches out for the end zone. That's a touchdown. Touchdown, Buckeyes. So what looked like a couple plays ago was going to be a touchdown for Penn State and would have been if not for the holding penalty that was against the secondary prior to the scoop and score there. So now the Buckeyes are able to cap it off there in the end zone and get the touchdown. Again, they faced the key 3rd down and was able to get that 1st down there. Kyle McCord finally did get the completion there to Marvin Harrison Jr. And the Buckeyes get the first touchdown of the game here. And Mayan, been around for ages, Williams with the score. Broke the play into the end zone. Now the extra point attempt's about to come up. The Nick says the stream he was watching got taken down. And so, I hate when that happens, Nick. I hate when that happens. That's why I do not show the actual game there just in case YouTube decides to take it down for whatever reason. But, man, hate to hear that. But welcome here. Lewis says no. Lewis, do it for JB. All right, so it looks like they're going to review it. So let's look at this replay here. It looks to me that he clearly was in the end zone. His knee wasn't down. That's a touchdown. He got that off the last effort. That's a touchdown. That's a clear touchdown. Let's go ahead. Let's get the extra point there. That touchdown is good. And Mayan Williams, he's a big guy. This ain't his first time around the block either. He knows what he's doing. Touchdowns confirmed. So it is good. Extra point team will be coming out for the Ohio State Buckeyes here in the 2nd quarter with 7 minutes and 31 seconds to go. And right now, the Ohio State Buckeyes leading 9-3. And with the extra point coming up, let's see if they'll make it 10-3. Lewis is not happy about that. He says he saw holding. Extra point is good. So Buckeyes 10, Penn State 3. And if you're Penn State, you're feeling sick to your stomach because you're feeling like if they don't call that penalty, you're the team that would have been up 10-3. So that's how a penalty can change momentum in a game. JB just keeping it real here. Penalties can change momentums in a game. But Mayan Williams, he's got 12 carries for 50 yards rushing in this one and now a rushing touchdown. And obviously for Penn State, Singleton, he's got 4 carries for 44 yards. Different so far in this one. Quarterback play, Kyle McCord, 10 of 18 for 89 yards passing. He's missed some passes. Don't get me wrong. He has missed some passes, but the ones that he has made have been critical. As for Drew Aller, he is 3 of 10 for 31 yards passing so far in this one. Marvin Harrison Jr., he's got 4 catches for 39 yards so far in this one. And we are at the commercial. And so Samuel says Mississippi State versus Alabama, you say 7-3 halftime. And so Mississippi State, you mean versus the Arkansas Razorbacks? Yeah, 7-3. Because I was like, Alabama, they play Tennessee later. So, but yeah, Mississippi State versus Arkansas 7-3. How many passing yards, or how is KJ Jefferson looking in that game passing wise? I did take the over for him passing, so I'm hoping that he's having a decent game passing. But I'm concerned that they only got 3.73. Ooh, KJ, just 46 yards passing. Ouch. Meanwhile, this is at the commercial. I see that Boston College is up 17-10 over Georgia Tech in that matchup. They're almost at halftime. Memphis and UAB tied up 21 apiece. Baylor, Cincinnati. Baylor's up 20-14, under 2 minutes to go before the half. How about UCF leading Oklahoma right now? I had to double check, make sure I wasn't lucid dreaming here, but 10-7, UCF over Oklahoma. Wow. So Oklahoma's really struggling this game. And that's that letdown that typically comes after a big win. And you come into the game thinking we're about to come out here and dominate. And then, man, I can't believe that's been the case here. I'm going to need Dylan Gabriel to get it together. Like ASAP. Speaking of which, I see that Oklahoma actually did score. So, all right, so they did score. That's good. Lewis says was leading, and so yeah, blame JB's tablet. JB's tablet was a little bit behind there on the update. All right, so the Buckeyes getting ready to kick the ball off here. They lead this one 10-3. Second quarter, 7 minutes and 31 seconds to go here before the half. How will Penn State respond? All right, no return on the play. And they'll take over from their own 25-yard line, trailing 10-3. After seeing the Buckeyes scored last time out there, they want to come out here and try to respond. Let's see what they do. But yeah, Dylan Gabriel, I needed to go out there and ball out. I did take the over on him. All right, so here we go for Penn State, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun for their own 25. Receiver goes in motion. Hands it to the back, and the back is going to pick up 2 yards on the carry. 2nd and 8 coming up from their own 27-yard line. And they're going to need more from their passing game, because if you allow us to just gang up on the running game, knowing that you just simply cannot pass, that's going to put you at a disadvantage. 7 minutes to go here before the half. Shotgun here for Penn State. Gets the snap. Throws it to his tight end. And his tight end is rumbling and gets the first down before he's knocked out of bounds there. And that's Tyler Warren with the catch for 11 yards on the play. And a first down here for Penn State. They're at the 38-yard line. All right, 1st and 10. Fakes it to the back. Throws it. Gets the completion. And oh my goodness, Theo Johnson, 32 yards there on the completion, taking it to the Buckeyes 30-yard line. What are we doing? What are we doing? Tight ends on this drive right now are just slicing us up at this current moment. All right, so now 1st and 10. Got to be careful with that run game, too. He's liable to bust a big one. We've got to be careful with that. Oh, and around trick play. Ally has to throw that one away. So great job there defensively in the secondary to prevent there from being anything back there. Remaining disciplined. Incomplete. Samuel says, Ole Miss, Auburn start time, 6 p.m. Yeah, I think Auburn can upset them. I think Auburn can upset them. All right, 2nd and 10 coming up here for the offense. Lewis wants to see a defensive stand. I know he wants to see a defensive stand. All right, 2nd and 10. Shotgun formation, 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 back. Tight end goes in motion. Making adjustments. They see something here on the line. 8 seconds on the play clock. Gets the snap. On the move. He wants to run. Brought down after picking up about 5 yards on the run. And that time, Drew saw a lane and said, I will take that lane. So 3rd and 5, big 3rd and 5 right now if you're the Buckeyes here. It's at the Ohio State 23-yard line. And the stadium is rocking. They need their defense to get a stand here. Let's see if they can generate pressure on this play. 3rd and 5. And oh, they give it to the back, and the back does not go anywhere. He doesn't go anywhere. Field trip canceled on that one. 4th down coming up. No gain on the play. Excellent job. I honestly feel like the Buckeyes were trying to blitz, and he just ran into the running back there. Excellent job there by the Buckeyes defense. And Lewis says stops, and Lewis likes to see stops. He likes to see stops. All right, 41-yard field goal attempt. JB's hoping that he misses it. Kick is up, and oh, it curved in. It curved in. Should have curved out, but it is good. So 10-6 right now to score. 2nd quarter, 4 minutes and 16 seconds to score in this one. So this has been the game for field goal kickers. All right, so we are hitting the commercial with our score right now. Buckeyes 10, Penn State 6. Meanwhile, let's see, 19 votes and 53% right now says that Penn State will win this game. 47% believe in the Buckeyes. It looks like UCF has reclaimed the lead right now, 17-14. So UCF, the party crashers, want to come out here and try to crash this party. And we are at the commercial. Let's see, Samuel says Army versus LSU start time 6:30 p.m. And so I would love to see Army win that game. I don't think it's going to happen, but I would love to see them win that game. At that time, though, they were able to move the ball through the air. But towards the end, though, Buckeyes were able to shut it down, and they settled for 3 points. And in a game like this, it literally makes the difference, settling for 3 and settling for 7. And that's why it was so huge when the Buckeyes were able to score that last touchdown last time out there. And now the score being 10-6, 4 minutes and 16 seconds here before the half. We'll see if the Buckeyes can put a drive together to get some more points here in the second quarter. All right, so 10-6 here is the score. 4 minutes and 16 seconds to go here before the half. Penn State will kick the ball off. And so, Nick, what's good with you? And you say Ohio State win this game. And so, hey, JB loves that. JB loves that. Yes, Ohio State, let's do this. Let's do this. But what's good with you, my guy? All right, so now the Buckeyes, they find themselves up right now 10-6. Last time out there, they were able to put it together in the end zone here. Can we consistently continue to do this? This is what the great teams do. They're consistent. We've got to consistently be able to move this ball here against this tremendous Penn State defense. All right, so we got 1st and 10 here for the Ohio State Buckeyes. And you look at that, first 3 drives out there. Oh, man. I mean, the last 4 drives out there. First, it was a field goal, then a couple of punts, then a touchdown. Can we get another touchdown preferably on this drive here? Tight end goes in motion, play fake. Cal looking. Cal throws it. Has my goodness, Marvin Harrison Jr. all by himself. They're treating this man like he's an average pedestrian out there, and he's making him pay. Wow. 5 catches, 74 yards here. That was a 35-yard pickup to the Penn State 40-yard line. And look at that. Clearly, somebody didn't read the scouting report. Somebody did not read the scouting report. Because you don't leave that man by himself. Wow. Lewis says, run the ball. He says, please, run the ball. All right, here we go. 3 receivers. And they take Lewis's advice. They run the ball. Maya Williams picks up about 2 yards on the play. Lewis is like, for the love of football, run the ball. All right, 2nd and 8 here from the Penn State 38-yard line. Maya Williams has been getting the bulk of the carries here. 13 carries, 52 yards. Happy to see it. If we can get him going, that's a great thing. Looking. Throws it. Oh, that's going to be incomplete. And no penalties on that one. No penalties. And that was Julian Fleming, the intended receiver. Still doesn't have a catch there. And so, oh, man, I mean, he was very handsy. That's all I'm going to say. Look at that. The waist, the back, the arm. Very handsy there. Lewis says, need a blizzard right about now. Right about now. 3rd and 8. Pivotal 3rd down right now for both teams here. You want to get a 1st down, get in field goal range here at the very least. Obviously move the chains. But here we go. Pressure's coming. Throws over the middle. Incomplete. And another pass that goes off the fingertips of an Ohio State player. Got to work on that accuracy, son. Like, we got to really work on that. So 4th down coming up. So Marvin Harrison Jr.'s big play that he had there, we end up having to, oh man, wish CJ Stroud was still out there. Just going to bring out the punt unit here. Punt's on the way. And nice punt. Excellent punt to pin them deep within the 5-yard line here. Excellent job there by Merco, the punter. Jesse Merco. Merking him out there. All right, 25 votes strong here. 56% believe the Penn State will win this one. 44% believe in the Ohio State Buckeyes. And so, G. Corbo, what's good with you? And you say Jalen King getting cooked. All right, but with 2 minutes and 43 seconds to go, Penn State, they have 2 timeouts here. 2 minutes and 43 seconds here. They're trailing right now 10-6, starting off from within their own 5-yard line. The last thing you want to do if you're Penn State is, well, first of all, turn the ball over. But second of all, have to punt the ball from this far back within your own, close to your own end zone. So you're going to hand it to the back, and the back is going to pick up a big pickup here, 8 yards. Katron Allen on the carry. He's got 5 carries and 21 yards in this one. 2nd and 2 coming up in the Penn State 14-yard line. 2 minutes, 25 seconds to go. And the Zoe says quarterback play is horrible in this game. Michigan right the floor at both of these teams. LOL. Well, I mean, just be sure to not steal our signs. That's all we ask. Don't steal our signs. We can't afford that. We can't afford that. All right, 2nd and 2. Hands it to the back, and he should have the first down here. Yep, it's going to be a first down. 2 yards on the carry. So we got 1st and 10 from the Penn State 16-yard line. And so Sanders says, my SUV on Wi-Fi. All right, 1st and 10. Shotgun formation here, 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 back. A minute 28 to go here before the half. Gets the snap. LR throws it, gets the completion. That's going to be a first down taken to about the 30-yard line. So big pickup there, big first down. The receiver is getting up slow, though, and that is Keandre LeBart-Smith. He picked up 14 yards, but he is currently being looked at by the medical staff here. So they're going to stop the clock with 1 minute and 17 seconds to go here in the 2nd quarter. Again, he just picked up the first down. It is also says that story, Cap. You say, don't teams change hand signals every week? Oh, man. Hey, I feel you. I feel you in the zone. I do. You know, a certain NFL team caught a lot of crap for something similar and stuff like that. And nobody cared about our story. So I feel you. All right, but 1 minute 17 left to go as they are tending to the injured receiver. All right, so returning back to the action here. And again, they got 1 minute and 17 seconds left to go here before the half. 2 timeouts to work with. And the ball right now from their own 31-yard line for Penn State. Allard takes a snap. Throws it up high, but incomplete. I mean, wow, this is just some bad throws. Just some bad throws here. But that time, just throwing it incomplete. Honestly, felt like he had some room to run. I feel like he had some room to run. Lewis says, take a knee. Lewis says, he's seen enough. Just take a knee. He says, nobody will blame you. Just take a knee. All right, 2nd and 10. We'll see if the Buckeyes front four can generate some pass rush here. Buckeyes showing pressure. They send 5. Aller throws it behind this guy once again, incomplete. How many times have we said today that both quarterbacks have thrown it either like just outside of reach, a lot of times behind? Accuracy right now is killing, especially Penn State right now. Because Aller is 6 of 16, 91 yards. But some of these throws are just, my goodness. You have the guy there, but the throw is poor to where if we had better coverage, maybe it's a pick. These are some bad throws that's being thrown. Dave says, how do I find Ohio State football live stream link? And so, well, I am watching it through YouTube TV. That's how I'm watching it. But you may be able to find it on Fox. Meanwhile, Aller throws it deep. Oh, I thought that was picked off. I thought it was picked off there. Oh, man, incomplete. It should have been. Absolutely. But yeah, appreciate you coming through, Dave. Let's see, Samuel says, I'm good now. You say LSU. You going to the LSU Tiger game? Okay. Hey, that's what's up. Let me know how that experience works out for you. Absolutely. Don't do anything JB wouldn't do. Meanwhile, punt on the way. Goes out of bounds at about let's see what they mark him out at. They give him a generous spot there, so at about the 17-yard line. Okay. So Ohio State, with about 42 seconds left to go here before the half, they got all 3 timeouts, and plus also, 42 seconds here. Got to use the sideline, got to be smart, but with all 3 timeouts here, just got to be effective. Let's see. Nittany says YouTube keeps shutting it down here in Australia. So annoying. And so, yeah, JB does not, that's why I don't show the game there, because I've seen in the past that YouTube will take it down and it is annoying. And so that's why I do just the play-by-play. But Ohio State taking a conservative approach here, opting to take a knee. Wow. I'm not going to lie. I'm a little surprised. I'm a little surprised and a little disappointed that we didn't at least try to see maybe if we get a big run or something. But they're content with being up 10-6. Ohio State will get the football first in the second half. So taking this one at halftime. Okay. But yeah, I mean, I heard someone else also say earlier that YouTube is shutting it down, which YouTube has been pretty lenient earlier this year, I feel like, with showing the game. So I don't know why today they decided to crack down so hard. And Samuel says, right, next live stream start time. And so, yeah, so tomorrow night I'll be streaming the Sunday night football game. So that'll be 8:20 Eastern time, 7:20 Central time will be the game that I will be streaming tomorrow. And that happens to be, let me take a quick look to remember which game that is. That's right, it's the Dolphins and the Eagles. Which should be a tremendous one. Dolphins and Eagles. Lewis says, good call. Lewis, you made that call, didn't you? You were the one that selected take a knee. I'm shocked they just went ahead and took a knee. Didn't even try to move the ball. Well, yeah, that will be the next live stream there. Dolphins and Eagles. The Eagles fresh off of a loss to the Jets. That was a stunner. I knew that game was going to be close. I did not think the Jets were going to win that one. And so the Jets, they've been showing a lot of fight. But we know what those Dolphins can do. So that's going to be a very, very good game in that one. I'm looking forward to it. I'm actually excited for Sunday Night Football, like really excited. Absolutely. And I'll see Samuel says bye. And so I appreciate you coming through, Samuel. I appreciate you coming through, as always, spending time here with JB and members, for sure. And we are currently right now here at halftime. Cal McCord for the Buckeyes, 11 of 21 for 121 yards passing through the air. Mayan Williams, he has 13 carries for 52 yards and a rushing touchdown. And Marvin Harrison Jr., 5 catches, 75 yards in this one as well. They fed him early. They fed him often in this one. As for Penn State, Drew Allar, 6 of 17 for 91 yards, holding them back so far in this one because his accuracy has been abysmal. I mean, don't get me wrong. When he gets completions there to his tight ends, they've looked great. But outside of that, it has been poor. Singleton, 6 carries, 45 yards, tremendous. And so we've got Rising Rhino here in the building. What's good with you? What's good with you? Rising Rhino and Company. What's good with you? Benny, what's good with you? You say this game is going to come down to James Franklin late game clock management, isn't it? And so it's going to come down to a large accuracy at the end of the game. I feel like Buckeyes will have the lead. Penn State will need to complete some big passes, but its accuracy is going to give way towards the end. Eric, what's good with you? Eric says Rhino Raid. Ryzen says Rising Rhino Raid. And so Sticks So Main, what's good with you? You say we coming. And so Giants fan 56, how are you doing? And Rising Rhino Raid, let's see, Ryzen says, what up, man? And so, hey, everything is doing pretty good. Giants fan says, have a good stream. I appreciate that. Butterfly says, hi. What's good with you? And hello to you. Card Crane says, Rising Rhino Raid. Samuel says, let's go LSU. Phoenix with the thumbs up here. Rising says, how you enjoying the game? And so, well, as a Buckeyes fan, a little nervous, but I do feel good. But honestly, I feel like Drew Aller is holding Penn State back right now because a lot of those passes are off the mark. So I'm a little concerned if he does start to hit those passes, things could be different. But I do feel good about where we are right now. I do feel good about where we are. And I've seen this team against Notre Dame. We should be able to pull this one out, I feel like, and hold out for the victory here. I feel like for the Ohio State Buckeyes. But still extremely nervous. Absolutely. Appreciate that. AAU says, Rising Rhino Raid, what's good with you? Rising says, smash that like button. Thank you, Vince. Vince Williams, what's good with you? You say Starving Rhinos. You say number 18. Hey, that's what's up. Butterfly says it's a raid. It's a Rhino raid. Absolutely. Rising says, like number 9 over here. And so, hey, appreciate that. Appreciate you guys, the real MVPs. Lewis says, Rhino attack. And so, hey, that's the best attack we've seen all day, right? The best attack we've seen all day. As Rising says, crash of the Rhinos. And so, Sanj Flyer Viking says, Rising Rhino raid. Absolutely. Love it. Love it. Butterfly says, let's go. Rising Rhino says, sub it up, up, up. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Let's see. Flyer Viking says, hit that like. Thank you guys so much coming through here showing love at JB Nation once again. And you said, keep grinding to get to 3K subs. And so, yes, the grind to 3K subs. Absolutely. Oh, man, what a grind that will be. Absolutely. I appreciate that. Most certainly. And, hey, I mean, shoot, you might be at 3K by this time next year at the rate that you're going. And so keep doing what you're doing. Car Craze says, have a great stream. Appreciate that. Butterfly says, good luck on your team. Thank you so much. We need all the luck we can get. All the positive luck, I should say, that we can get. Absolutely. But, yes, appreciate you guys for coming through and just stopping by JB Nation. Absolutely. And again, we are right now here at halftime with the score of Buckeyes 10, Penn State 6. There's a couple other games that's at halftime too. And that UCF-Oklahoma game, 17-17. Very interesting here that they're all tied up. I would not have guessed that UCF would be tied with Oklahoma 17-17. Not after the game I saw against Texas last time when we streamed that. And so a bit surprised there. But, hey, college football is all about the upsets. Let's see if UCF can keep fighting the rest of the way. Mississippi State and Arkansas 7-3. A lot of good games here. A lot of good games. And again, if it sounds like JB's got a bit of a cold here, I apologize about that. But yes, JB is fighting through sore throat, all that stuff. So appreciate you guys. But man, the poll is even 50% here, 21-21. And so, wow. Incredible. Well, yeah, absolutely. Hate to hear, though, for like those of you guys that are coming in that YouTube's been taking out some of the other streams. Absolutely hate to hear that for you guys, but definitely welcome here on JV Sports Fanatic to come through anytime. But yeah, very interesting games indeed. Boston College up 17-10 against Georgia Tech. They're in the third quarter. All right, time for JB to do his regular pick'ems, I guess. So let's see if there's anything that catches JB's attention here. All right, we'll look to see if maybe Cade Stover will do much better in the second half. We'll see. And again, we are right now at halftime. Lewis says, go for it, JB. A lot of value out there. And so, yes, a ton of value out there. And you know, JB. Absolutely. All right. Okay, so yeah, definitely a lot of value out there for sure. Right. Right. JB just needs one more. Oh, that's a lot. That's a lot. So, do we believe that to be the case? Let's find a replacement for that one. All right, so JB is almost done. JB is just deciding between one more pick here. Yes. So just stick with four, probably. Completions. All right, let's go with that. And of course, the moment JB's about to submit, it's the moment that they remove it. Oh, that's insane. That's insane. Yeah, JB may just punt on this one. Yep, JB took a little too long. It's okay. JB will punt on this one. I'll wait for the next window. I was trying to catch the Oklahoma game because there was a lot of great value in that Oklahoma game. But they wouldn't let me be great. They wouldn't let me be great. And again, we are here at the half. Let's see if I do this and then do this also. do that. Take that. Maybe it might work. Can we really bank on that? Sure, why not? All right, so JB is ready for the second half. All right, 46 votes in here. Ohio State leading the poll. That makes JB happy to see Ohio State leading the poll. And they're leading this one 10-6. Buckeyes will get the football here first. And so both quarterbacks have missed their shares of passes. No doubt about that. A couple passes behind guys. Little off target. I'm a little surprised we haven't seen an interception yet, just based upon the poor placement of a lot of those passes. Look at that. Even UAB is getting fired up today. Looking forward to seeing the second half. All right, I think we got another vote that came in for the Buckeyes. Okay. And again, if you're just tuning in and you're wondering what's going on, we are at halftime here, so no current action right now taking place. But the Buckeyes lead this one 10-6, and they will get the football first. And so I've seen some good things. I've seen some things I didn't like. Just make sure we keep the big plays to a minimum on defense. That's the only problem I have with the defense is that occasionally we're giving up big plays, whether it's a big run. We had a couple big runs, especially in that first quarter we gave up. Second quarter, we gave up a couple big plays to the tight ends and stuff. So just avoid that. And everything else we're doing is really good. But some of that is just Allard just going off mark and stuff like that. For a couple of those that would be completions, he's just off the mark. And if you're Penn State in the second half, try to see if you can get back to running the ball successfully like you were in the first quarter. But at some point, it's going to come down to Allard just being more accurate. All right, we got 49 votes in. All right, keep them coming. Keep them coming. And so, Braden, what's good with you? Braden says, hey, JB, I see you're wearing a famous red hoodie. And so, yes, had to bring it out. This is my version of the Patriots red uniform here. When I bring out the red hoodie, that means we're meaning serious business here. This is a must-win, can't-lose type of environment today. And so, absolutely. Absolutely. Hopefully, it brings good luck for my Buckeyes. You missed it earlier. We were talking a lot about Iowa. We even talked a little bit about, women's volleyball also. But you missed it. The conversations about Iowa, JB actually talked about taking the over on Iowa quarterback. Not that I did, but we talked about it. Because they got his stat line at like 99 passing yards for the entire game. And I was like, wow, I have not seen a stat line that low for a quarterback that I can think of recently. So JB just avoided it. Too low to take the under, too high for me to do it with confidence. So I just avoided it. But Braden, let me know how you feel about where your team stands right now in fantasy football. Since we've got a little bit of time before we get back from halftime. Again, my team is in a massive, and I mean massive, week. Lewis says, don't take no overs on anything in Iowa games. And so I'll say exception, perhaps their running backs. If you do carries for their running backs, but their running backs will carry the ball a lot. So, but outside of that, absolutely. My dream matchup would be the Iowa Hawkeyes versus that Texas A&M defense. That would be a dream matchup because that A&M defense has been slaughtering other quarterbacks left and right. So I know for a fact the under would be so safe in that matchup. So that is my dream matchup to see the Hawkeyes play Texas A&M in terms of just doing a pick five on underdog. Let's see, Braden says, pretty good. You play Old Man tomorrow. And so, yeah, I mean, Old Man made the trade of the year. Made the trade of the year. Trading away Justin Jefferson in exchange for Saquon Barkley. I forget the other guys involved as well. But those were the two main players. My team is in I'm not going to call it a must-win situation, but for me, it feels like a must-win situation. I don't want to lose that game. All right, so we're getting ready for the second half to get started shortly. Another thing, offensively, offensive line has to continue to give Kyle McCord time. That has to happen. But yeah, Braden, I mean, I got a lot of guys that are on a bye week in my fantasy team as well. Tony Potter's on a bye week, Nico Collins on a bye week for me, CJ Stroud's on a bye week for me. Then I got some guys injured as well. David Montgomery's hurt. And so many guys not available. But I still got a pretty good team up there, so hoping for the best. All right, second half about to get on the way here. And Penn State kicks it off. Buckeyes will not return. They'll take it from their own 25-yard line. All right, let's see what type of halftime adjustments these two teams made. You said you were so close to beating Nashville last week, and so I wish you would have did it, Braden. I really wish that you would have did it for me. But it looks like I got to go out there and try to do it without being in full strength. But it should be still close. But I have to rely, as of right now, on Randall Moore to come in and be that guy because so many other guys are out. All right, here we go, 1st and 10. Hands the ball to Mayan Williams, and oh man, Williams going the wrong way to start, loses 5 yards on the first carry here in the second half. Not the direction we're trying to go. All right, so now we've got 2nd and 15 here. I would like to see Cade Stover get a lot more involved here in the second half offensively as well for the Buckeyes. 2nd and 15, shotgun. Throws it, gets the completion. Picks up 6 yards on the play. That's Xavier Johnson with the catch to the Ohio State 26-yard line. All right, so now we got 3rd and 9 for the Buckeyes from their own 26-yard line. So that play right there basically negated the loss that they had the play prior. 3rd and 9. Offensive line has to give Kyle time, and Kyle's got to hit it on the money. So far in 3rd and long, he's been trying to target Marvin Harrison Jr., which is a great decision. Let's see what he does here. Throws it. Oh, incomplete. Tried to target Johnson there. 4th and 9 coming up. So just like that, Buckeyes come out 3-0, do nothing. About to punt the ball here. That time the ball bit him on the fingers there, basically. Yeah. All right, 4th down coming up. Punt's on the way. And it rolls out of bounds. And they're going to mark it at the 35-yard line. And that's what Penn State will take over here, trailing 10-6 for their first offensive possession here in the second half. And again, if Drew goes out there and he just plays with better accuracy, just goes down there, calms down, make the throw properly, there's a lot more opportunities for this Penn State offense. All right, so here we go for Penn State. Two receivers, a tight end, and 2 backs. Making adjustments on the line. 8 seconds right now on the play clock. Snaps the ball. Fakes it to the back. Goes to the receiver. Gets the completion there. And that's a 1st down. And that's what I've been alluding to earlier. I was alluding to the fact that those plays have honestly been there for most of the game. It's just he's been inaccurate when it comes to throwing those passes. But that time, he gets the completion. They hand it to the back. And he's going to pick up about 3 yards on the play. Nicholas Singleton off the left guard. 2nd and 7 coming up. About 13 minutes to go here in the 3rd. Ball at the Penn State 46-yard line. All right, shotgun again. Receiver goes in motion. Got 2 receivers at the bottom of the screen here. Multiple tight ends and 1 back. Buckeyes sending pressure. Aller throws it and gets the completion there. Excellent job for him just to get the ball out and get that completion. Buckeyes trying to keep him uncomfortable here, but he picked up 5 yards in the play. He's now 8 of 19 for 107 yards. All right, so we got 3rd and 2. Tight end goes in motion. Feeds it to the back, and the Buckeyes are going to get the stop there. He's going to lose some yards there, so excellent job by the Buckeye defense cracking down and saying, not today. 4th down coming up. And that time there, excellent job by the Buckeyes there, clogging up the lanes that he was trying to run through. And now 4th down coming up. Fair catch symbol and caught at the Buckeyes 6-yard line. So the Buckeyes will start off deep within their own territory. Here in the third quarter with 11 minutes and 35 seconds to go. Braden says your phone cut off, but you're in an area with bad signal. And so, oh man, that's dangerous right there. Living life on the edge. We are currently here at commercial with both teams now having a possession here in the second half. Neither team able to do anything with it, so the Buckeyes get the football back. And we'll see what they can do starting off on their own 7-yard line. And again, we are currently here in the third quarter, 11 minutes and 35 seconds to go. Buckeyes with the lead, 10-6, and the football when we come back from the commercial. Let's see, Lewis says, JB channel like my favorite bar. JB like my favorite bartender. And so, hey, I like that. I like that. I like that. Absolutely. I like that. And again, Lewis took the under here, so definitely rooting for defense for Lewis. So you've got to be happy with how the game is going so far there. Just 16 points here. Third quarter seems to be getting off to a particularly slow start here. But let's see if this Buckeyes offense can change things. All right, so here in the shotgun. Hands it to the back. And Mayan Williams with another carry there. Picks up about a good 4 yards on the play. Now we're looking at 2nd and 6 here from the Buckeyes' 11-yard line. Mayan Williams, 15 carries for 51 yards. And looks like the way they're running him, he could very well finish with over 22 carries probably, I would think, before it's all said and done. All right, so here in the shotgun. Trips at the top of the formation. Now receiver goes in motion. Feeds it to the back up the middle. Picks up about 2 yards on the play. Third down coming up, 3rd and 4. Important in third down because field position is so critical in a game like this. You don't want to give the other team any kind of an edge. So let's see if Kyle McCord and company can get the first. They have not really too much looked for much from Cade Stover. And so throws it. Marvin Harrison Jr. first down there. I mean, who else really you're going to feed the ball to other than Marvin Harrison Jr.? Another catch for him. He's now got 6 catches for 83 yards. If you took the over on him, you like what you're seeing so far. Now, there is a penalty. You don't like that now. There is a penalty. False start on the offense, going to back them up 5 yards and put them in a difficult situation that they don't need to put themselves in. And that's Jones. They're going to call that one against. Yeah, that sucks there. That sucks. I'm not going to lie. That was. All right, here we go. 1st and 10 shotgun. 10 minutes to go here in the third. So after the penalty, Buckeyes from their own 16-yard line. Feeds it to Mayan Williams again. Mayan Williams getting work. Lewis wants to see a punt. All right, 2 yards on the carry. All right, so they're hurrying up here, doing some tempo. Kyle McCord throws it, gets the completion, and that's going to be a 1st down, but there is a penalty. There is a penalty. Seeing too many penalties already. What now, refs? What now? Braden says signal is good now. Oh, man, holding against the offense here. So another penalty against the Buckeyes. And we are just shooting ourselves in the foot right now. So what would have been a 1st down now is just a memory. Nothing more, nothing less. Because now we're looking at 2nd and 22 here in the third quarter with 9 minutes and 10 seconds to go. So the Ohio State Buckeyes, we got to make a play here. Got to make a play. Nine minutes to go in the third. Oh, man, they're going to get him for the sack. They're going to get him for the sack. He just held the ball. He just held the ball and just took the sack there. Thankfully, not for a safety there, but man, 3rd down coming up here from our own 4-yard line, 3rd and 27. What are we doing? All right, so we got 3rd and 27. Gonna feed it to the back, Mayan Williams, who's going nowhere. And that Penn State defense comes up with yet another stand defensively. But penalties ultimately ruined that drive there. So now the Buckeyes have to punt deep within their own territory. And Penn State will be starting off with good field position. Most likely. All right, 7 minutes and 45 seconds to go here in the third. Yeah, Buckeyes punter, got to be careful here. Punts this one. And it is bouncing. All right, still taking a Buckeye bounce. We'll take it for everything we can get. Excellent punt. That's actually a tremendous punt. 71 yards to the Penn State 25-yard line. So, wow, what a punt. Braden says, haven't watched much of this game, but it looks like it's been ugly. Braden, coming from an Iowa Hawkeye, that hurts. That hurts there. If an Iowa Hawkeye says this game is ugly, then I have no words. I have no words. But what I can say is that it's been a very defensive game, all right? Very good defensive game. And now we'll see what Penn State can do with the football. Again, 7 minutes and 17 seconds to go in the third. Buckeyes just punt the ball at a booming punt in which Penn State will take over trailing this. Where you say, oh, I've seen uglier games than this. Well, that gives me some comfort, I guess. The game that we played against Notre Dame started off pretty ugly as well. All right. Meanwhile, that UCF game, UCF is still up 23-17, and they're in the third quarter. Pretty late in that third quarter as well. All right, so here we go. From their own 24-yard line, here in the shotgun, Penn State looking to try to get something going. Receiver goes in motion. Feeds it to the back, and he's going to get brought down in the backfield. Going to get brought down in the backfield. Let's go. That Buckeye defense saying, I think not. I think not. Lewis says, keep running the ball. Here we go, 2nd and 13. Out of the shotgun. Aller on the move. And he's going to decide to run. Picks up, they're calling it about 4 yards there on the play. He's got 3 carries for 7 yards in this one. So we got 3rd down. See if the Buckeyes can get a sack here on 3rd and 8. Sending pressure. He throws it. That's going to be incomplete. Great coverage on the play, and we'll bring up 4th down. And as Lewis says, he says, just keep running the ball. But that will bring up the punt unit. Punt's on the way. Let's see if we get a return here, and we will. And he's going to get brought down at the Buckeyes 35-yard line. That's where the Ohio State Buckeyes will take over here with the football here in the third quarter with 5 minutes and 43 seconds to go here in the third. The Buckeyes up 10-6. Looking to see what the Buckeyes can do offensively here. It would do tremendous if the Buckeyes can get Cade Stover involved. All right, again, we are at the commercial here, so not missing anything. Buckeyes lead 10-6 and will take over from their own 35-yard line. At least now they have more room to work with. But offensive line's got to give him more time. Offensive line's got to give Calvin McCoy time because if Penn State starts to dominate that area of the field, it's going to be a long day or a long second half. I did take the over on Cade Stover before the game, so I need him to start feeding it to Cade Stover if he can be so kind. And again, we are at the commercial. All right, so we will get back to the action here. See how the Buckeyes fared this time out. Looking to try to get the first points of the second half in a close one, 10-6. Shotgun formation. All right, Ryan Day, this is where you get your tight end involved. Feeds it to Mayan, and he picks up a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. So Penn State looking to clamp down on that ground game. That is very evident. All right, 2nd and 9. Throws it, gets the completion, and guess who? Marvin Harrison Jr. So if you took the over on Marvin Harrison Jr., you are happy now, as I believe he's hit that in just about every sports book with 7 catches and 99 yards. First down. Out of the shotgun. Throws it, gets the completion. This time to Fleming, it looks like. Fleming. Let's see where they mark him at. Did he get the first? They say it's 9 yards, so he's a yard shy of that first down marker. 2nd and 1 coming up. Looking to pass. Throws it. And oh, look at that completion to my guy, Cade Stover. My man, Cade Stover with the catch. 29 yards there on the play. That makes JB happy there. That makes JB happy right there. I took the over on this guy. He is due for that. He will do that at least 2 times a game. Now, he can do it again in the end zone. Let's try it. All right, hand the ball to the back. And he's still fighting forward. So just great effort purely by Chip at that time. Chip should be really fresh because Mayan Williams took about a good 16 consecutive carries. Not going to lie, 16, 17 consecutive carries. So Chip should be feeling really fresh now. All right, so we got 2nd and goal. This is where I look at Ryan Day like, hey, man, you're supposed to know offense, man. Get it together here. We can send a statement. All right, so now we've got Brown in there, lined up at the quarterback. And looks like he's going to keep it himself. Will he score himself? Is it a touchdown? Is it touchdown? I think they're saying he's just shy here. All right, 3rd and goal. I say do it again. I say line up and do it again. Oh, wait. We've got, looks like Brown is injured on the play. Oh, man. You can see that he was definitely hollering in pain. All All right, so medical staff, we'll take a look at Devin Brown. But as Lewis said, keep running. Lewis said, keep running. But just look at that. When you feed Cade Stover, good things happen. Like, Cade Stover has been such a security blanket. I mean, obviously, you got Marvin Harrison Jr. He goes out there, he makes the plays. Literally, he's got 7 catches for 99 yards. But Cade Stover, he typically gets you a touchdown in the game, typically gets you about 3-4 receptions, and anywhere between 45 to 65 yards receiving. And it's the impactful plays that he makes that is why he's so valuable for this offense. And now we're literally 3rd and goal from the 1-yard line when we come back. And again, we are at the commercial here due to the injured player, Devin Brown, for the Ohio State Buckeyes, who had a nice carry for 5 yards on the play, and he fell just shy of the end zone. So when we come back, we're looking at 3rd and goal from the Penn State 1-yard line. Meanwhile, 61 votes in. I like it. Let's keep it going. 54% believe in the Buckeyes. That makes JB very happy there. 46% believe in Penn State. All is well with that, too. All right, so coming back from the commercial there, hopefully Devin Brown is okay. I know that he looked like he was in a lot of pain as he was getting brought down there, so I assume that his ankle must have got caught up under somebody on that play. I see Mayan Williams is back in the game. All right, so is Cal McCord. All right, so we got the big guys up front. We're gonna rely on them. Honestly, I feel like we're just gonna go ahead. Looks like power formation here, so we're just gonna go ahead and just try to out muscle them here. Hands it to Williams. Oh man, excellent job by Penn State to stuff that one. That was huge. That was huge. I mean, that was such a good stop. I don't even know if I want to go for it at this point. I'm just kidding. Let's go ahead and let's go for it. I think we can find Cade Stover. Like if you have Cal McCord like bootleg to the side towards Cade Stover, we can find him in the end zone. I feel like. I know they're going to be focusing on Marvin Harrison Jr. That's a fact. But let's see what we do here. 4th and goal. I need the Buckeyes to come through here. Cal McCord. And before we can get the play off, looks like there was let's see, was it a timeout call? Yep, coach called a timeout. All right, so they got Brown on the cart. Appreciate what you did today, Brown. All right, here we go. 4th and goal. Quick pass. Gets the completion. Oh, it's going to be short. He's going to be stopped. And so Penn State gets the stand. Just listen to JB's advice and probably we get the touchdown. What are we doing? What are we doing? I'm just got to shake my head. Just got to shake my head on that one. What do we think we're doing? Like, what do we think we're doing? Do we think they can't tackle outside? Like, anyways. All right, so now Penn State from their own 2-yard line. Line up in a shotgun after getting a massive stop there. Hands to the back, up the middle. And he's going to pick up about 2 yards in the play, 2-3 yards. Lewis says it's a double shot. Lewis. All right, here we go. 2nd and 7. Throws that one, gets the completion there to his back. He's going to be still shy of that first down marker. All right, so 3rd and 1 here. Can the Buckeyes get a stop here and force a punt? So far, Penn State's been 3 of 9 so far. I'm sorry, 0 of 9 so far on 3rd downs. Can the Buckeyes defense hold true? Quick pass there. It's incomplete. Excellent job there. I mean, quite frankly, sometimes you just got to get lucky, and that's exactly what happened. He dropped the ball. Would have been a decent play design there that would have gotten the first, but he just flat out dropped the ball. He tried to catch it with no hands, basically. That was going to hurt. That was going to hurt. That was going to hurt the Penn State faithful there. Punt's on the way. See if we get a return here. Get away from the ball. All right, Penn State thinks they have it, but I don't. And it looks like they do. It looks like they do. Show me a replay. Show me a replay. Did he really touch the ball? Show me a replay. He did touch the ball. Ain't that some stuff? Well, that's going to be a gift of the century right there for Penn State. Receiver goes in motion. Quick pass. He was thinking about throwing it, but the Buckeyes closed so quickly, he just kept it. Cannot believe it. JB's just flabbergasted right now. Just can't believe it. All right, so we got 2nd and 12. And now we got a penalty here. What are we doing? He says it's on the offense. Let's see. This better be on the offense is all I know. Offsides. Just shaking my head. Mistake after mistake. Like, these are mistakes we can't afford to make. These are mistakes that we cannot afford to make. But yet we're making them. This is bad, real bad. Real bad mistakes are being made today. All right, so we are currently here at the commercial. Buckeyes have been making mistakes after mistakes. We made the mistake on a punt return, gifted Penn State with the football and great field position. Now we jump off sides for whatever reason, and so insane how things have gone to end out this third quarter, not the way that you want it to be. And again, we got commercial here. I tell you what, if JB can give any advice for any type of pick'em situations, never put your faith in KJ Jefferson. Never. Never. That's the last time JB's doing that. JB's just looking around now at how things are going. Mm-mm. All right. And again, we are still here at the commercial. Penn State with the football, trailing 10-6, but getting a lot of good breaks here on this drive. Lewis says, well, it's a low score. And so, Lewis, it's about more than a low score here. It's about the Buckeyes getting a W, Lewis. I think it's safe to say that you are good with the under here. You're good. Now it's about JB's team getting the win. I mean, you have the Buckeyes getting stopped at the goal line. You have the special teams mishap there. Just a quarter to forget. And here in the fourth, to start things off, we're going to have to ask our defense once again to come up with a big-time play. All right, so to start things off here in the fourth quarter, Penn State with the football. 2nd and 7 now at the Buckeyes 49-yard line. And so, they get him down there for the sack. Get him down there for the sack. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. Big time play. That's how you start off a quarter. All right, so we got 3rd and 15. Shotgun formation here. Allen throws it to his tight end. And his tight end's going to pick up about 6 yards on the play. However, they will be well short of that first down marker, which should bring out the punt unit again. Lewis says, well, it's low score. All right, punt unit out there. They punt the ball. Fair catch is assembled and caught from the 10-yard line, and that's where the Ohio State Buckeyes will take over offensively here from their own 10. So despite the mistakes that the Buckeyes have made, especially their last drive there, the defense comes up big, and now the offense has the ball again. Last time out there, they drove it all the way down there to the goal line, but was unable to score despite coming as close as 1 yard to the end zone. All right, again, we are currently here at the commercial. Lewis says, okay, now let's go Buckeyes. So I appreciate the now support, Lewis. I do. That means a lot for JB. All right, things are a little too close for comfort right now. But we got this. All we got to do is just finish this drive here. Finish this drive. Get Cade another completion for JB to help him out here because he's going to need it with some of these picks. Let's see. They're in the 4th quarter. Yeah, they're on the 4th quarter. Again, 66 votes deep, guys. 56% picked the Buckeyes to win, 44% picked Penn State. If you haven't cast your vote yet, feel free to go ahead and cast your vote and let us know who you've got winning this matchup here, in which a low-scoring affair, in which nobody has scored yet since halftime. Buckeyes lead this one 10-6. We both know that coming into this game, these two teams have good defenses. We know that they have a lot of playmakers on offense as well, but it's going to come down to quarterback play as well and coaching decisions, particularly in situational football. Now, we've seen some big-time stops, some big-time stands. All right, here goes the Buckeyes offensively from their own 10-yard line. Receiver goes in motion. They hand it to the back, and oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. He lost 4 or 5 yards on the first play, and now once again we're looking at 2nd and long here. Look at that. Had my man in the headlock there on that tackle. Sorry, he used like an arm bar more accurately, but still. 2nd and 13 for the Ohio State Buckeyes offensively. Calvin, of course, got to go out here, and he's just got to throw the ball. Stover goes in motion. He's looking, throws it, gets the completion. Guess who? Marvin Harrison Jr. And he picks up 27 yards and a first down. That is Marvin Starvin Harrison Jr. with the catch. He's got 8 catches for 126 yards on the play. All right, so now that we've got the approval from Lewis that we can go down there and actually win the game, which we appreciate that now, Lewis. Let's go out here and make it do what it do. Out of the shotgun. Kyle throws it. Gets the completion. And guess who? It is my man, Cade Stover, coming through once again. Ka-ching. That's the sound of someone who took the over on my guy, and he cashed in there. I appreciate that from him. 25 yards there, Cade Stover. And that puts Kyle McCord at 250 yards passing as well. So JB's happy about that also. All right, here we go. From the 36-yard line of Penn State. Now, can we finish the drive here? Can we finish the drive, Buckeyes? 12 minutes to go here in the fourth. Shotgun. Hands it to the back. And the back trying to bounce outside here. Was it the right decision? And I guess it was. He picked up 6 yards on the play. He's got 6 carries for about 20 yards. Does anybody know what's happening in that Oklahoma game and how is UCF leading in that one? If so, just let me know in the chat. All right, but here we go, 2nd and 5. Shotgun, 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 back. And they hand it to the back again. This time he got some space to work with here. Brought down on the tackle, but he did pick up enough for the first down. So another first down for the Buckeyes here. All right, 11 minutes to go here in the fourth. Crucial that this time we come away with points. We were down there last time. Literally, I felt the points there, but we just never got it. We got to finish in there. We've got to finish. All right, 1st and 10. All right, McCord making adjustments here. Hands it to the back. And he's going to pick up a yard on the play. 2nd and 9 coming up. First and foremost, continue to protect the football. Continue to protect the football. Make the smart decision and be accurate with it. And you can see Ryan Day is very animated right there on the sideline. And again, we're at the Penn State 25-yard line here. Making adjustments. Under 10 minutes to go here in the fourth. Shotgun. Kyle McCord throws it. Marvin Harrison Jr. gets the catch. He's got some room to work with here. All right, he's about 2 yards shy of that first down marker, 2-3 yards. 3rd down coming up, 3rd and short. And Kyle McCord, 20 of 31 for 258 yards passing. 134 of those have gone to Marvin Harrison Jr. 3rd and 3. Give it to the receiver on the end around, and they stopped the play. They stopped the play. Okay, they stopped the play. Okay. And we got another timeout. Why are we trying to ice ourselves here? We call a timeout. All right, Ryan Day. All right. We better score is all I know. Because we've burned 2 timeouts now for you trying to ice our own offense. Last time it didn't help us at all. Didn't help us at all. All right, so we are currently here at the commercial. Thanks to another timeout called by the Ohio State Buckeyes. Lewis says timeout. Yep, the Buckeyes called their 2nd timeout here in the 2nd half. As Ryan Day, for some reason, wants to try to confuse the offense. All right, Lewis says Oklahoma touchdown. I can only assume that was a passing touchdown. I appreciate that update there. Hopefully it was a big play passing wise. All right, JB's just looking through all his pick'ems here. Okay. All right, so there's some good things so far, minus KJ Jefferson. Yeah, still need more from Dylan Gabriel so far. All right, but again, still here at the commercials, so not missed anything here in this close one. But 3rd and 4 is coming up for the Buckeyes, and they're at Penn State's 19-yard line. So here in the red zone, last time they were stopped, got to come away with some points here on this drive. You said an 11-yard touchdown pass? We'll take it. We'll take it. JB needs the yards. We'll take it. Appreciate the update. Yeah, 221 yards passing. I just need him to get to about 307. If he can get to 307, JB's happy. And Gabriel's at like 221. So I need more. Oh man, look at that. Memphis is up 45-21. I think they were tied up 21-21 at one point in time. All right, so fresh off the timeout now. Let's see what exactly did Ryan Day draw up this time, and which team will it help? All right, here we go. Shotgun. Cal McCord looking. Cal in the pocket, throws over the middle, and it's incomplete. So we burnt another timeout and yet another unsuccessful attempt. Why do we call timeouts when it doesn't work every time we come back from a timeout? Ryan Day is, whatever he's saying, it is messing up the team. We were doing just fine prior to that. You don't call timeout just to call timeout. You call timeout to give them an edge. But so far, we're not getting that edge. All right, but here goes the field goal unit. Please come through. And the kick is good. So the Buckeyes tack on 3 more points there, and we lead this one 13-6 with under 9 minutes to go here in the 4th quarter of play. Lewis says they're setting up a field goal. So, yeah, the field goal is good. They got 3 points there. Buckeyes lead 13-6 now, so still a 1-touchdown game with under 9 minutes to go. And so Penn State has to find a way to move the ball. And they're going to have to do it through the air. If they want to come back and try to tie this up, they're going to have to do it through the air. Lewis says, so why the timeout? My point exactly. The timeout in which they called a timeout before the 3rd down play drew up a play in which Ryan Day normally calls a stupid play anyways. And so I don't know why they called a timeout there, Lewis. I don't know. But Ryan Day feels like it makes him look smarter when he calls a timeout like, oh, I'm going to coach him up. But it doesn't work. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. We were doing better just lining up, keep the momentum going. Why call the timeout? It's not like this guy is a guru that's going out there and just changing lives out here with his, with this fantastic play. No, it was another basic play. I prefer we just go ahead and run the play. There was no need to do that. There's over 9 minutes left to go here in the 4th quarter. What are we doing? What if we need those timeouts? But what can I say? Ryan Day at his finest, doing Ryan Day type of things. And again, we are still right now at the commercial due to the field goal being good. It feels like I've said commercial a lot. I mean, between the timeouts and the TV commercials for scoring, yes, we've been at the commercial quite a good bit now. But that was the first point scored in the second half of play by either team. And the Buckeyes got 3 points there. And so they'll be kicking the ball off with under 9 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter of play, in which the defense has done a tremendous job. And let's see if the defense can continue to keep this up. Kickoff on the way. And we've got a return here. And so Penn State will start off with good field position there due to the return. Let's see what yard line they mark them down at. With 8 minutes and 51 seconds to go, Penn State will take over from their own 37-yard line. You look at the difference in time of possession, almost a 10-minute difference favoring Ohio State, and 23 more plays ran for the Buckeyes offensively. But yet, it's still just a one-score game. So despite everything that's gone wrong, if you're Penn State, you are still right there. Receiver goes in motion, shotgun formation here. 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 back. And they're going to hand it to the back and the back, trying to find a hole. Picks up 3 yards in the play. Lewis says, JB maybe thought it was mine again. Oh, man, I've got so many alarms and stuff like that. I guess I didn't change my one from the last stream last Saturday, so JB's probably got over 30 alarms, honestly, throughout the course of the week. All right, 2nd and 7. Shotgun here from their own 40. Hands to the back again, and the back fighting forward there, going to pick up about a good 4 yards in the play. Now we got 3rd down coming up. All right, so 3rd down once again, and Penn State has been 0 for 11 here on 3rd down. Let's see if it'll be 0 and 12. Gets the snap. Pressure, throws that one incomplete. So yes, it will be 0 for 12. So 4th down coming up. And that Buckeyes defense, shout out to that Buckeyes defense. They have been playing stellar, especially in this one. Other than a few big plays in the first quarter, they have been tremendous. Lewis says trick play. He wants to see a trick play, Lewis. All right, so 4th down. They want to roll the dice here on 4th down. 7 minutes and 22 seconds to go. All right, let's see what happens. Drew, looking. Drew. Oh, the ball. And somebody please grab that football just in case it's live. Nobody wants to grab it. All right. But that's going to be a stop for the Buckeyes. Let's go. Let's go. A stop for the Buckeyes defensively. Even Lewis has to say, nice defense. He'll take a shot for that one. All right, so the Buckeyes will get the football here, and I know what they're thinking. They want to come out. They want to really run this ball and continue to take some time off the clock while moving the ball. All right, so here goes the Ohio State Buckeyes here offensively. Excellent field position for Penn State, 43-yard line. They're going to hand it to the back. Mayan Williams trying to get to the outside. Mayan Williams goes out of bounds. There is a penalty, though. Why do we continue to do this to ourselves? Why do we make life harder than it has to be? We've got to come away with something. Touchdown, field goal, I don't care. I do care. I prefer touchdown, but something is better than nothing. And we're not going to do that if penalties continue to push us back. We have got to clean up on that. We cannot continuously make these mistakes. Wait, they say personal foul on the defense? Face mask? I did not pay attention to that first time out there. Great call there by the refs. Lewis says don't hold, and so, well, he held the face mask there. So, yeah, I thought they were about to call hold, but nah, that's on the defense there. It's on the defense there, okay. So, gifts us with a first down. We'll take it. We will take it. All right, so here we go. 7 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter of play. Three receivers at the bottom of the screen here. Tight end, one back. Receiver goes in motion. They hand it to the receiver on the end around. They've called that play a few times here, tricking nobody at all. And so, yeah, he's going to get brought down. Second and 13. And I promise you, Ryan Day right now is feeling like, man, I'm the most creative coach in the world. Like, no. But it does keep the clock moving. It does keep the clock moving. All right, second and 13 for the Buckeyes. At the 31-yard line of Penn State. Under 5 seconds to go before they snap the ball. And they feed it to Marvin Harrison Jr., who's going to pick up a nice play. He's about 2 yards shy of that first down marker. But once again, Marvin Harrison Jr. Lewis says, taking the air out of that defense by running the ball. And that's exactly what they do. And so Mayan Williams gets the first down. That's more time off the clock, and that increases the odds that we'll be able to get some points here on this drive here. This is how you try to go out there and close out an opponent here. And so the Buckeyes have to remain focused here. And let's do this job the right way. Let's finish it out with a touchdown. Again, this is such a huge game. Both of these teams still have Michigan remaining on their schedule later on in the year. So this is pivotal here. Buckeyes here trying to take their time before they snap the ball. Feeds it to Mayan Williams just away from the first guy. Tries to stiff arm away from the second guy. Just too many defenders. Too many defenders there. He tried. I will give him the effort part. He tried. Lewis says, put it away, JB. And so that's what we're here for, Lewis, to put it away. Absolutely. But we're not going to do it like that now. We need positive yards. Mayan Williams, 21 carries, 56 yards, and a touchdown on the ground today. Marvin Harrison Jr., 10 receptions, 144 yards. Out of the shotgun. Kyle on the move, throws it, incomplete. Just good job throwing that one away, really. But it does stop the clock. And so we've got a Penn State player that's down. Medical staff will look at him. That's another Penn State player that's down. And this one hurts James Franklin because James does such a tremendous job outside of teams that are ranked in the top 10 typically. And he knows that there's 2 games that he's going to be judged as, for a coach. I think James Franklin is a tremendous coach. I like what he's doing at Penn State, honestly. I think he's a tremendous coach. I'm happy that he's there for Penn State. He's a tremendous coach, to keep saying. But he's not winning the big games against Ohio State. He's not winning the big games against Michigan. And those are the 2 games, honestly, that he's being judged by as a coach. You can go 10-2, but if those two losses are against those two teams, they're just going to look like, man, we didn't reach our goals. And this year came with a lot of hype too, so they need to get a stop. If you're Penn State, you need to get a stop. All right, but thanks to the injury, we are currently here at the commercial. Lewis says Oklahoma touchdown, putting it away too. Okay, okay. Bet. I wonder how many yards my man got now. I need him to get to about 307 passing yards in that game. And thankful for UCF for pushing him to that point. Looks like, oh man, he's at 253. That's not enough. It's not enough. It's not enough. It's just not enough. That does it. I need that game to go to overtime. UCF versus Oklahoma. It's just not enough. All right, so getting ready to return to the action soon, I presume. Marvin Harrison Jr.'s third consecutive 100-yard game, and that is saying something. He's done it with Cal McCord at quarterback, so that says a lot. You said won't be enough, JB, 3 minutes, UCF ball. All right, 3:11. Kyle throws it, gets the completion. Who else? Marvin Harrison Jr. And that's going to be a Buckeye touchdown. Thank you. Here we go. Curtain call on that play. Let's go. Let's go. I mean, my man's a beast out here. Feasting on him. Feasting on him. 11 catches, 162 yards receiving, and a touchdown. This is why when JB says Marvin Harrison Jr. is the best receiver in the game, that's why I say it. That's why I say it. Plays like this. Wow. He's done so good. He's even got Kyle McCord right now at 286 yards passing. That's how tremendous he is. I'm begging the Patriots, do what you can to draft this guy. Draft this kid. He is legit. Do it for JB. All right, so Lewis says he'll take that. He'll drink for that. He'll drink for that. And so, tremendous. I mean, just looking at this, it's like two guys ran into each other there. Two Penn State players ran into each other. And then when number one seen Marvin Harrison Jr. in space, he decided to just hit his hands on the ground and just say, I don't want no smoke. I don't want the smoke, basically. Wow. Big-time players make big-time plays in big-time games. It doesn't get any bigger than that. Lewis says, with the number 2 pick, the Chicago Bears select Harrison from Ohio State. Not going to happen. Not going to happen. He's going to the Patriots. But, man, what a tremendous, tremendous performance. Kickoff on the way. All right, so there will be a return here by Penn State. He's at the 15 right now, still running at the 20. 25, taking on contact, goes down at the 30-yard line. All right, so up by 2 touchdowns. The way the defense has been playing for the Buckeyes here, if you're Penn State, you're not liking this scenario right now. All right, so now the defense, they got to be feeling the energy and an opportunity here to get the offense off the field and get it back to their offense. Let's see if they can do that. But right now, Penn State, they've got some work to do in under 4 minutes and 3 timeouts to do it. Snaps the ball. Allard throws it. Incomplete. Incomplete. All right, here we go. 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 back. Back goes in motion. Gonna throw it to I don't know who, but incomplete. I guess number 1 was the intended receiver there, and number 1 can just look at pure frustration. Accuracy has been killing this. Penn State's a really, really, really good team. It's just Allard he's been especially off. I haven't watched too many of Penn State games, to be honest, but from what I'm seeing, my evaluation, the kid looks off. I've heard the hype around how this is supposed to be his year. This is supposed to be his game, but no, he missed way too many passes there. Way too many passes in this game. All right, we got 3rd and 10. All right, you gotta make a play here. Gotta get the first down if you are Penn State. Allard's looking to run here. And he's gonna get brought down there. 6 yards shy. There is a penalty now. There is a penalty. Let's see what the referees are gonna draw up here. Referees trying to get creative here to preserve, I guess, the interest here. But let's see what they're gonna call. All right, so what are we calling here? All right, referees are discussing here. Personal foul. Wow. Face. Wow. Okay. All right, so that's going to gift them with a first down. Oh, okay. So after the penalty there, to be first down, Penn State moves them to the 48-yard line, their own 48-yard line. The shotgun throws it incomplete. This guy literally can't hit water if he fell out of the boat. And this is coming from a Buckeye fan, but it disturbs me how far off he is with these passes. This is basic routine passes. You can pull a kid out of the Iowa depth chart, and he can make this throw. What is this guy doing? He's 10 of 28 for 118 yards. That tells me when he gets completions, they're nice completions, but he's not getting completions. Right now, he's moving in the pocket, going to take a deep shot here. Incomplete. Incomplete. That time, just good coverage on the play. 3rd down coming up. But wait a second. There's another penalty here. Will this move the chains again? Roughing the passer. Are you serious right now? Like, what in the actual heck is going on? Now they're getting first downs. The clock isn't moving and stuff like that due to the penalties. Let's see. These Buckeyes, time and time and time again, they try JB's patience over and over and over again, like a song stuck on replay, on repeat. And it's just, when are we going to grow up out there? Pressure again. Throws it up. When the ball comes out, you do anything possible to not give the referees a reason to gift them with another first down. Are you serious? Another one? Okay. Okay. JB was about to lose it, y'all. JB was about to lose it. JB was about to lose it. All right. So intentional grounding. Okay. JB's about to lose it now. Lewis can't believe it. I'm tired of the penalties. I'm tired of the penalties. I am tired of the penalties here. Just let the kids play. We've had so many game stoppages in this game. Let the kids play. All right, here we go. Second down. Another penalty. What the? I don't even care what team the penalty's on right now. I'm just tired of seeing the officials, bro. Like this is a lot. Even Corbo agrees with me. He says refs are a little too present in this game. Both teams are getting screwed. Oh my goodness. Lewis says UCF third and goal. Okay, that's actually good. I need them to score and get the 2 points. Tie this thing up, go to overtime, and let's let Oklahoma go out there and get some more passing yards for JB. But man, after this, now we're looking at 2nd and 30, man. 2nd and 30. Throws it. Incomplete. Bruh. Is he always this bad? I need a real Penn State fan right now to let me know, is he always this bad to this degree passing the ball? Or is it just especially bad today? Wow. All right, so 3rd and 30. 3rd and forever. Drew. On the move. Throws it. Drew. Incomplete. Every pass, his receivers are having to dive for the ball. It's never on the money. Incomplete. Although that one, I don't blame him too much on that pass, though. Yeah, that ball a little far in front there, but by his standards so far, I guess. Let's see. Carver says Penn State hasn't played anybody until now. And so, who has been the best team that they've played so far prior? All right, 4th and 30. And, oh, they get him for the sack. Get off him. They're going to throw the flag. Get off him. All right. So the Buckeyes finally getting the football here back offensively. 3 minutes and 4 seconds left to go. And so in spite of a flurry of penalties from the referee, we do get to stop it. I'm just amazed. We literally got everybody back. So all he has to do is throw the ball basically against those 2 linebackers and at least get a completion. And he can't even get the ball to his receivers. He can't even get the ball to his receivers. And so, yeah, this has to be a frustrating game here. Honestly, if I was a Penn State fan, I would be extremely livid. You see the score 20-6, but so many things just happen in this game, and your quarterback is killing you the entire way. If he makes some of these passes, I promise we're looking at probably a 20-20 game. All right, so the Buckeyes hand the ball to the back. Penn State's not having that. Of course, if you're the Buckeyes, you want the clock to run. We got to remain disciplined here. Remain disciplined here. Stop doing crazy stuff, all right? We can't keep doing stupid penalties and stuff like that. Remain disciplined out here, and let's go out here and finish this game. Carbo says they smoked West Virginia at the beginning of the season, but that's about it. And so, all right, got you. I think they also played, was it Iowa? I think they've already played Iowa this year, if I'm not mistaken. Lewis says touchdown, UCF. All right, so they got to get the 2-point conversion. Let me know if they convert to the 2-point conversion, because if so, then that means my guy got to continue to pass the ball, and JB took the over, so I need him to get some passing yards. All right. All right, 2nd and 9, 2 minutes and 55 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter of play. And I appreciate you guys for being here on the stream with me. Just a reminder that tomorrow is the next stream. We're talking Sunday night football between the Eagles and the Dolphins. That's a game you're not going to want to miss there, because that should be a really good one. All right, 2nd and 9, hand it to Mayan Williams, and Williams is going to pick up 3 tough yards on the carry. He's got 22 carries for about 56 yards on the ground. 3rd down coming up. And Penn State, they're just thinking about the clock right now. We got a couple guys out here. Obviously, if you're Penn State here, this was a game that you had marked on the calendar. You waited all year for it. It was an opportunity to go out here and show the world that we're not the same Penn State of years past. And you had an opportunity. And I truly believe in my heart of heart that if Drew Aller just did better, just made maybe 8 more passes than what he did, and just played better, this game would be like tied up right now or something like that. SM, what's good with ya? And he says, yo, what's good? What's good with ya? How are you doing? Glad to see you out here. And the Buckeyes leading this one 20-6. Fourth quarter, 2 minutes and 51 seconds left to go. Penn State down to 1 timeout remaining. Can the Buckeyes get a first down here? All right, here we go, 3rd and 7. Marvin Harrison Jr., he's been tremendous. Will we target him here? Receiver goes in motion. They hand it to the back again, and the back is going to pick up about half the yards they need there, but still about a good 3-4 yards shy of that first down marker. But more importantly for the Buckeyes is continuing to run that clock. Being up 20-6 right now, the clock is the most important factor here for the rest of this game. Playoff roadblock. But yeah, it's like I said, when you think of James Franklin, he will always be measured how he does against Michigan, how he does against Ohio State. So until he starts getting those W's, the path to the college football playoffs will not exist without getting those W's. And then we're talking about in the future adding a USC to the mix as well. So you got to be able to win against the teams that are like ranked in the top 10. All right, so we're about to try a 45-yard field goal attempt here for the Buckeyes. Kick is up, and the kick is no good. Wow, he missed it. Okay, so the Buckeyes missed that field goal there. It looked like it was just really high. Like he put it up really high. If he put more power on it, it would have been good. But he kicked that ball really high, so he must have kicked it like from really a low angle there on the football. Because it floated and then missed it. But Penn State coming back out here. 2 minutes and 41 seconds left to go. No timeouts. So you pretty much know you've got to come out and score now. Otherwise, that's game. Buckeyes having a lot of people back. Drew gets the snap. Drew throws that one away. He wanted to throw that one to his back. Nah. Again, we got 89 votes in here. We might just get to 100. That would be a first here if we actually got to 100 votes here on the thing. But I love the fact that Buckeyes here represented good, 63%. Can Penn State make a miracle happen? 2 minutes and 36 seconds left to go. 2nd and 10, 5 wide here from their own 32-yard line. Gets the snap, throws it, gets the completion to his receiver. His receiver falls down about a yard shy of that first down marker. 2 minutes and 25 seconds to go here in the fourth. Again, Penn State, no timeouts remaining. They're lined up here in the shotgun. 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 back. Drew in the pocket, throws it short, gets it to his receiver again. Who gets brought down? Excellent tackle Excellent tackle. I thought for a fact he had that first down, but excellent tackle there by the safety to come up there and bring him down. Third down coming up. 2 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Again, this is college, so there is no such thing as a 2-minute warning. All right, here we go. Gets the snap. Drew throws it. Gets the completion. That's going to be a first down here for Penn State. 1 minute, 42 seconds left to go. A little bit of push in there. Great job there. I appreciate that. His teammate pulling him back saying, hey, bro, let's not do it. We don't need any more penalties. Just got to think with your head, guys. All right, so Allen in the pocket throws it. Gets another completion here. And right now he's got a lot more space to work with here as Penn State down 2 scores here. With 1:34 remaining. Since he picked up the first down here, they waited till they got everything lined up. Now the clock's running again. Buckeyes send 4 after the quarterback. He's got all kinds of time. He throws that one incomplete. In all honesty, I need to check a replay there to see who he was throwing that one to. Because it looked like the safety was the closest person to that one. SM says he's a South Carolina fan. Do you think they can beat, USC fans, do I think that they can beat Utah? They looked rough last week against Notre Dame. I feel like they can beat Utah. I've seen Utah have some ups. I've seen Utah have some downs. So if Utah has a down kind of game, I think that USC can win. They're going to want to rebound. So I feel like Caleb's going to go out there and perform. I actually like USC to win that matchup. I do. All right, another completion, which has you thinking, where was this all game long? If you're a Penn State fan, you're saying, where was this all game long? But now, 1:18, they're lining up here, hurrying up. Snaps the ball. Nah. I don't like that at all. I don't like that at all. At all. Meanwhile, pass there to the running back there. How many yards he pick up on that one? It's about 4 yards on the play. But I don't like the fact that 91 took his time getting off the field. Bring his big behind off. If he's just going to walk up. He didn't even get set. Oh, he tried to throw it to the back there again. Incomplete. In which JB could have definitely used him to get that catch, actually. Oh, man, that was huge there. Yeah, he should have got that catch. Not going to lie. All right, here we go. 3rd and 6. All right, so the Buckeyes call their final timeout. Lewis says we both win. And so, oh, yes, you already know. Yes. I was looking at a pick 6 that I did on Prize Picks. And so for some reason I took the over on Allen for receiving yards. And so he picked up 4. I needed 3 more from him. So, but oh well, I will take that W. 3rd and 6. You said record now 24-5. And so, hey, 24-5. That's impressive. All right, so here we go, 3rd and 6. Throws that one, gets the completion there for the first down. 45 seconds remaining. Out of the shotgun. Gets the snap. Throws that one incomplete. 2nd and goal coming up. Again, just 37 seconds remaining in this one. All right, so here we go. Feeling the pressure. He's on the move. Throws that one into the end zone, and that's going to be a touchdown for Penn State. And so got it to Caden Sanders there. So That's a big touchdown there for Penn State. But with no timeouts in just 29 seconds, you already know they're going to be thinking onside kick. All right, so it looks like they want to line up to go for two here. Let's see. Lewis says, great stream, JB, till tomorrow. Great stream and win. And you say, heading to the Iowa game to cash in. And so, yes, I appreciate you coming through. Man, we got 92 votes. I believe that's the most that, I don't know, we might have crossed 100 before, I think. But, man, this is a ton of votes. I appreciate you guys coming through here. Right now, they are reviewing the score, it looks like. So they're going to review to make sure that he did indeed catch the ball. I assume that he did, but let's see. All right, so what are we checking here? Come on, that's a catch. That's a catch. Are we literally checking every single thing? I'm a Buckeye fan, and I say that's a touchdown. I mean, he's got the touchdown. What I don't like is how much they have slowed this game down. From the penalties and stuff like that, it was just a lot. Like we were seeing, obviously, injuries, we understand that, but we went from injury to timeout to penalty to penalty. So like so much stoppage of play in this one. All right, so Penn State's about to go for two here. Two receivers, two tight ends, one back. Receiver goes in motion. Throws it to the receiver, and the receiver's going to throw that one. Incomplete. Get that out of here. Get that out of here. Lewis says he'll wait. He says, hope nothing crazy happens here. And so he says, on second thought, he'll wait. He says the Iowa game can wait. All right, so Buckeyes defense there. Penn State made it harder on themselves than it had to because now if they do get the onside kick, they still would have to score a touchdown and get the two. All right, so of course, all we need is a recovery from the Buckeyes, and this one will be game. Neither team has a timeout. And look at that. Clean recovery for the Ohio State Buckeyes here. And so that right there is going to do it. Buckeyes will come out here, take a knee, and walk out with the victory. And a game between two teams in the top 10 that were both undefeated here. And the Ohio State Buckeyes prevail here at home. I'm very thankful that this year we were at home too. Did not want to have to go down to Penn State this year with that team there, but wow. Lewis says, congratulations, JV. Have a good day. And so you too, Lewis, I appreciate that, and I appreciate you. Thanks for coming through here and showing support to your boy. And so JV's just going to wait for the final kneel down here. And again, the next stream will be tomorrow. And JV's Buckeyes will take the knee. And that's it. The Ohio State Buckeyes are victorious in this one. 20-12 is the final score. Buckeyes over Penn State. And so shout out to both teams here. And so Penn State, tremendous job in this one here. It was a game in which there were some opportunities left on the field. And so, but I will take this victory here. Marvin Harrison Jr., 11 catches, 162 yards receiving, and a touchdown. He balled out, balled out, balled out. But thank you guys so much for coming through. JB's going to go ahead and end the stream here. But I appreciate you guys. Take care, everybody. Have a great rest of your day. And looking forward to seeing you guys